Great at the time. Try not to remember the gay folder.
3 years of therapy.
Alright.
Okay, so there you have it. You guys can just sit there. Are you both well? You feel?
Oh yeah, no ill effects. Just wow.
What's that, a little hair of the dog?
The Elden wine doesn't have that sort of kick. Let me put it that way.
And what you
Drank a few mugs of that. Is that I had one sip of the other junk, man.
You're
Woo!
actually not.
That's a party.
What else?
Yeah.
What did you guys end up doing?
You don't have a plus one.
Like we
actually
so
you have a plus
earlier
I kicked their
this
butts.
morning.
What
You gotta
else?
tell them about the.
Well, yeah, the last episode this morning. Earlier this morning, we met with Danielle. Danielle?
Yeah. Oh,
Taniel.
I didn't run one out.
Firebrand.
I would have made, oh, okay.
And we went to the practice area.
Oh, okay.
And these guys, we did a little sword play, and Slippery Jones over there is
Okay.
quite a lot harder to hit than it looks. But we practiced with some archery practice and some sword play, and just worked out our
You
arms a
say
little
something
bit.
about killing the boar?
Oh yeah, then we
Hunted
for
for the king.
the high priest, yeah, we went down into the forest, and found a boar, hunted him down, did the deal.
How'd you kill him?
Spears. Yeah,
Arrows.
spears and arrows.
Somehow his arrow went around the little kitten.
I was having a hell of a time.
Yeah,
This morning. I dropped my sword when we were practicing. My belt broke.
He said something all
Back
quiet.
before after
And-
his drink.
Gamer to gamer, I rolled 5 1s last week. It's like, holy crap!
What, after another?
Oh my god, I switched my dice. I got rid of the yellow ones.
That's happened to me on the roulette table.
I hope you were better.
Oh my God.
No, I was winning, and they actually came in and took the ball,
I think I've seen
and then they
that.
actually took the whole roulette wheel and put a new roulette wheel on her.
Yeah, they changed the magnets.
They changed everything, dude.
Wow.
And now I've got a crowd of like 60 people around me, and every place I've got, right, boom, hit it again. It
Wow.
was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can see how people get it.
Yeah. The winning is great. The winning is fun.
It's nothing but fun. Roulette is nothing but fun.
I don't know, that was pretty good for that. You can go in 1 hour, almost every hour.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But it was fun that time.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
I guess we're gonna have the dinner this evening.
Well, you guys will have to let us know what's discussed. Well, I haven't, no one has, haven't said that. We're not royalty. We can't all be the king's brother.
Law.
Yeah. It's a your high priest or something is in town, right?
I thought I printed you off one that had some of that, I guess.
So
I read the memo.
I'm happy just to provide.
No, what you did
Part
was
of
you sent it
the
to me.
feast.
I've not printed it off, because it really didn't affect.
Hello?
You would have changed your hit points.
Did it?
And who knows what
Let's
that's
see.
Hold on a second,
Roll a,
stand by, stand by.
That's all.
Easier
It says
to.
2%.
There, I found that.
How about
Found
that?
it. I died.
I don't ever printed.
Maybe you didn't, but that's okay, just throw me a D4 and divide by 2.
D4 divided by 2?
Yeah. One or two. It's 1 or 2.
That's a 6. 4's the.
Here's the big. Oh, and then, oh, two?
Yeah.
Well, you can try and die. You just like that.
That's
You're
the
close.
color, isn't it? Yes,
Basically.
it is.
Yeah, 1.
So let me see your sheet one more time, please. I said please. And we take this off, and we take this off. Okay. Great, thank you.
Hang on a second.
Would you
I
like-
printed it all.
Anyway. I'm sure you would like one of those. This is it?
Yeah, look, I did print it off, dude.
Hey, Leroy.
Ah.
Hey, what's this?
This is somebody else's, just leave it there. Slink wings.
Sleep, winkle, the funky winkle. Sleep, winkle, winkle, the funky winkle.
No, you're not allowed, you're not trained.
I'm still trained.
Yeah. You gotta,
Still straight.
no potato shots. Well, it's probably overdone now. Oh,
Good too, guys.
or not, maybe it's done perfect.
What?
You make this.
They're too tiny.
I
His
just,
face, it's like, oh,
it just
I don't even know what
feels,
it is.
yeah, it just feels weird.
It's like, that's not a dot, it's a ball.
Exactly. That is a goal.
I don't have my glasses.
It's a goal.
Oh, I could have told you.
We'll give it to you.
4, I got a 20.
I like console. Thank you.
Console, I hear you talking about it.
I like Mr. Magoo over here.
Seen some?
Yeah, I can't.
No, I need to go through this.
Mr. Magoo?
Mr. The fuck is he gonna be doing?
He's up.
And unfortunately, you have your character sheet. Because I need that. I couldn't find an old XPX. Well, just after the game, because I gotta punch all this crap in. Yeah. I accidentally hit delete all.
This is the same guy that 100 years ago sent me a thing that said, if I put the operating system in the recycle bin, that's bad, right?
Oh.
Yeah. God, that-
I
Contribution to operating
What happens if I put my fridge in this trash bin? Here.
Enough of you. What'd you do to your arm, cop?
Here you go. Do it in the.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Tell the story. Come on, for everybody. Tell everybody, God. Everybody on the
I have no-
World Wide Web.
I have
You do it, I do it, sugar. Go ahead.
Well, yours is probably gonna be better than the
Oh, no, because I'm gonna make shit up.
Alright.
No, you tell me.
Oh, what a tease! I had the ladder at the carport and was cleaning the gutter out, and the ladder went out from underneath me. And
Wow, bomber, man.
so I scraped my arm, and then I landed on my gluteus maximus on the ladder.
Oh.
And yeah, that's a deep bruise that reminds me every time.
You roll the one.
Every time you walk or stand or turn.
No.
Now, what's his version? Is my question.
No.
This will involve bananas and
Yes.
Sprites.
So that's good.
So.
I
I
rolled
rolled
for
for surprise, and I failed with my dex step.
It's like, are you even proficient in gutter cleaning?
Apparently not.
It's not necessarily good cleaning, it's a lot of fun.
You're not high enough to
Nobody
level
only
to
went
clean
below
this gutter.
I was talking about the crazy shit Ralph used to do, the hanging off 2 stories with
Yeah.
nuts, and then put the drill or put the the screw right through the metal into his finger. I don't know how many times you got and blood is everywhere. I'm like, dude, what? Why do you do that?
You can't hold right behind the screw.
It's, it's Ralph.
Ralphie May.
I was over at his house last night. Man, they got me drunk.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
What's he doing? Haven't talked to
Okay,
him in
okay,
a
so
long
that-
time.
I mean, just drinks way too much, and every time it's to the extreme. And it is in Kirkwood, where it's really quiet. Everybody's Kirkwood people, right? And it's and this and that and falling. And I'm like, Ralph, shut up! It's nice out. People's windows are open in this room. Ralph, you're that family. You're the family, and then when everyone goes, why is this son of a bitch still living here? I wish those bastards moved. That's you, Ralph. Have another beer, buddy.
Okay. What am I forgetting?
What are you doing now?
So.
You're making me want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, come on then, Ralph. Bring it in. It's all that hippie ass beer too. It's stuff with like peach wine and all sort of crazy shit. I don't want to taste that.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude, you gotta try this. No.
I don't mind some of the flavored ones, but most often, yeah.
So
it's
you're
good.
starting with.
Okay, so is that well? I guess you guys are all up there just talking. So let me know when you want to close the information reveal scene.
Oh, that's done. I think we've run it.
Yeah, we went hunting,
Really?
and we did the
Yeah,
practice.
you were busy.
You're playing with pizza.
It'll all be on the recording.
They told you about the swords.
Yeah, that's what we're playing.
Oh!
Oh! That information.
I forgot the main point.
The reason for the
CK,
Yeah.
no matter how old we get, this is the part the DM loves.
All the
He
filter,
grabs the
we
story,
did
and
it.
it's like, are you guys done with this big one?
I rolled 5 ones in a row.
Yeah.
We talking. Oh!
Hold that
Hey,
dragon.
you can help fill
We
in.
were talking to Elam, the guy that gave that wiggly sword to Leontidas, and he
Give us some
recognized Rumpskin over there, Mugleb, and knows
The best thing about Daryl is he's just like me. Just makes
also. It's close enough. You know who I
I
mean.
know who you mean.
But,
I speak you.
He works for, or used to work for, the same wizard that raised Mugleb,
Did we ever get a name for that?
Caracalus.
What's the name?
Caracalus.
Oh, Morocco.
Pareko.
Morocco.
Man, I have
Lee,
a
feel
pen.
free to chime in with incorrect.
You're the new guy. The new guy's always correct.
He don't have no notes.
Oh, yes, he does.
Oh.
Okay.
And he's actually a war wizard.
A war wizard? Of course.
Yes. And Elam, the seller, he actually made the weapons. He says
And we found a way to close the portals.
if we use these two weapons together, they will close the rifts that have been opened.
All right.
But they have to say the right
short one?
thing. Huh?
This now is short one?
No, he has his still,
Correct.
and he has his.
Your spear's
Okay,
on
so
there.
one of them got away with.
Oh, he got it back from the rock monster.
I wouldn't let that thing get away from me.
But yeah, they're made of platinum. Isn't that what they said?
Yeah, platinum.
Platinum?
Yeah. Fancy smancy.
Um,
And they were made as a set
Yeah.
and enchanted by Pareko.
Alright, remember their effects?
I do.
I'm never minding.
So that, yeah, that's the main deal, and we've already shared this information with King Solaris. Pareko,
Oh, okay.
P-A-R-A-Y-K-O. And do you recognize that name at all? I think you would, Norris.
I don't know, hey, Cobb, I don't recognize that name.
I'll let you roll a 30.
9.
No,
6.
No, it's still not good enough.
I roll a -4.
18
But at least you got the roll.
No, it's like, you just, the guy is super secretive.
You needed the 3.7.
Yeah.
Judges, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, still had it on there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was the main thing that we learned last week, aside from
You
combat
got
practice and
bonus
hunting.
spear, not the sword.
And then the main point.
After the hunting, we went to buy more arrows, and that's when Elam was like, "Hey, Mugleb!" We're like, "You know this guy?"
You know where his parents are?
Yeah. And why doesn't he remember? I can't
You can do
recall.
it this way.
Did you figure out why you can't remember? Because Pareko wanted it that way? Is that what?
Half of it might be a
You
spell,
know
and
what
the other one just because I just can never remember it.
Well, there you go. 3 intelligence will do that.
I have 10 intelligence. I
Makes you walk
My
out
bad.
from a tree.
I like to.
Pretty well.
I want to hug you.
Oh no.
I like bright lights.
Super productive. I like super productive. We're meeting right
Yeah,
now.
I looked it up.
Oh, there it is.
Fail.
Just because I spent my youth there, we nothing. Never had a youth, man.
Okay. So, stories are told, food is consumed.
Witches are beaten.
I mean,
Wrong game.
wrong game.
And eventually, people show up and they ask if you're ready to be escorted to the Emerald Court.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go change
There
there
for
one
my dinner.
finder. That's what I do.
Oh, I need from you, I need the list of your what did I say? Standard everyday memorized spells.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I'm not there, but I gotta make me a copy of it. Maybe I can. Maybe you know. That'd be great. Maybe great.
Like my scrotum, here it is in a nutshell.
Boom, boom.
Only thing Sean Sinline ever did for me. Turned me on to, Senogig.
I've heard of them, but I'm not familiar with them.
just
I know I've heard some.
Great for boobies.
take off blood.
Just get that out. I'm telling you, not a bad on that thing. It's awesome.
All right,
It really is good stuff.
over to
Here, after we
Two.
right? Ass wiping.
That's cancer.
That's right. Foot licking. The cancer of foot licking.
You get real pretty.
So what's up with the hair cuts this time? Spring?
I've spent a couple days out in the woods in
Yeah.
80-something degree weather and said,
Yeah.
yeah, that hair thing.
No. I've been working in air conditioning so that's more haircut yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the summertime dew is back.
I
I don't really do that as much as I'm doing.
Yeah.
this past fall I grew, I call them a barrel. I just let this thing go nuts. Don't trim it or anything, right?
Right.
It looked like it had been bonded out with the shaved head and everything, right?
Nice.
And then I started doing work, and you know it's hot when your face is sweating through your beard.
It's dripping off.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was really sick. And then my granddaughter, when I was gone, I was out there in St. Joe doing stuff, and she comes up and puts her arm around me, and puts her arm on the back of my neck, and it's all sweaty, and she's like, ooh. Yeah, well, kids, they'll tell you the truth.
Didn't eat it. Just picked it up, brought it to you.
Sniffed it out. Sniffed it out.
I'll be darned.
What is it? Your date?
My great hunter. My German Shepherd.
Right. What is, oh,
She
baby?
find out a baby.
Right. I know
What's that? A baby? Ah.
Got it.
Oh, did it have its eyes open yet?
Yes.
Before or after you hit it with a chainsaw.
That's fun.
Its eyes were wide open after you hit it with the chainsaw.
What is it called?
Yeah. Shepherd lab mix.
No. It's a
What?
delicate shepherd. Rabbit, unborn rabbit.
Whatever. Wolf, right?
She's on.
Look that up. That's a good
She's on.
thing.
Okay. She's on.
I see the tan legs now.
It's got a name.
What is the name of that fish? Mostly black. It's sailor.
I remember
When she was
Four
banned,
hours.
she was the tan between her toes and looked like she did baby.
Yeah,
And then the sailor came in
in.
as she got older. Sailor came in underneath.
Neat.
Like
Pretty dog, man.
Was it Maurice? It's something.
I remember Wolf
The
found
term
a
Maurice
nest
is
of
refers
baby
to the
rabbits.
fetus of the rabbit
And I
there
thought he had
without
one.
consideration.
When I came in, he was over
It's
my
the
leg.
whole thing.
My
You don't
bedroom. Yeah.
So it's
I was like,
unborn
give
rabbit.
you a chew. So,
Oh,
right then, as I looked around the yard, like 7 other ones.
The baby rabbits.
no longer sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you played with each one till it quit.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I
from
mean,
the.
this is my day yesterday. I was
Recipe I read about,
one of the properties
shit.
and blew some else.
Like, 60th century.
Picked up a rock.
First mention of this
Ah,
gastronomic specter
yeah.
is Pliny the
Right
Elder.
across the street from,
Back in the year.
police headquarters downtown.
Ah, we did.
$1,800.
Ah, bummer, man.
So, and then Gregory's tour.
We went toward the building.
500.
Right.
See if I can find it 2 weeks ago.
Pope Gregory the First authorized the consumption of
Yeah.
Mauritius during Lent.
Exactly, because it's not technically meat.
Declaring them to be a marine species like fish or
Right.
Flat iron.
Wow.
I ran over an HHR.
No, I don't want it. I don't think I'd want it on board.
Right? You pick the ugly ones though, the HHR and the PT Cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's screw them.
Those two,
What did you do? Did you,
I cut it too short, ran over the top of that HHR.
and you're proud of this again?
No,
Because that's me. I'm that guy that you ran over.
I stopped.
That's grabbing the signal. Fuck you up for hitting my
It was
car. No, he didn't.
Yeah, his car was parked. I was coming in and I cut it too short.
His car?
It was coming over the top of it.
Well, you know you're new to driving.
Not really.
I know.
That was sarcasm.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Or sarcasm.
Boy. Look at me, children.
Who's this?
I was reading your two window out of a PT Cruiser and in a rock.
Where were you reading?
There's a-
$1,800, right across from police headquarters.
What are you, like a work release or some shit? What are you doing
I couldn't-
there?
Somebody sure knows the property right across the street.
Oh, no kidding, I did not.
Yeah, so I
The
was,
news station?
I thought the army was
News
behind
station.
you.
there's a great building over on the corner. Like right across the street.
Well,
The last time I was down there, literally,
I'm telling you,
I was picking
Are
somebody
they
up.
wanting to take us all?
And they said,
or
this guy pulled
us
out of a parking spot.
regular
It's like
people?
right over in front of where I was
Is
eating.
that
Well, out in the
That is
street,
correct.
as he comes
Okay.
across in front of me.
I got it with me, and you got them.
I'm like,
Yeah, they don't even want to look at you.
It's
Hey,
not
bring
really
us
good
any of that
last
smoker
week.
snack. Bring us a chunk of that board.
Yeah, we're the ones who did it.
Well, that's kind of a pig, but we will.
Not him, not that board.
Then he goes, looks at you, he's like, come on, man, can't you do something?
Like, what?
Why can't we be your revenue? We want some of this free jam.
Come on along, I don't care.
And he looks at you and winks.
All right. Well,
I'm the crew.
And then he goes,
I'm not wearing my armor, but I will wear my sword belt.
then he goes,
No other.
too bad for you, Muglev.
It's considered.
We don't need it with things that have been going on lately.
Exactly.
We probably use the help.
It is disgusting. Like,
You never know what day or whatnot they show up at dinner.
I'm gonna go, when I get there, I'm gonna find, I don't have the thing that I wrote up. The little thing I'm like,
I'm sure we're allowed some, yes, maybe. Address?
You're allowed a lot.
That's right.
So, whenever Benny was like, too bad for you, Muglev. Are you guys all cool with leaving Muglev behind?
Mother comes with it.
I'm like the
Save his
pet.
ass, he comes with us.
I'm like the pet.
collar on.
Oh
He'd be a mascot.
no! Yeah!
Benny's like, are you sure?
Yeah, are you
What's-
sure?
What's so like for saving?
Well, I don't know.
Huh? Me neither. Let's see.
I mean, you are the prince and all.
I'm okay with seeing mine.
All fine looking.
Go
Why
do
not?
that.
Is he with us or
Why
not?
not?
Is he with us or is he not?
Part of
Does he not carry? Does he not
part of
carry one of
the thing
the
that you
keys?
never ever
Does he
learn.
not carry one of the keys to close the
You
bridge?
want me to fucking answer the question, Prince? You asked me a question, I'm gonna answer the
Hold
question.
on, the DM's gonna interpose just for a second. As you guys are having your tete-a-tete, Lodi walks behind Prince B, and he puts his hand on your shoulder like he's standing behind you like that.
And,
That's all.
okay.
Where does his other hand go?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm just checking.
It's at,
And Prince goes, oh, okay, whatever.
it's actually down on his weapon. Okay, please continue.
I think it'd be good for him.
You do realize what we're going to, right?
Yeah.
And you do realize who's gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
And you do realize what that is.
Right. I'm gonna be there. He's part of our group. He goes with.
Part of what, whose group?
He has one of the keys to close the rift. He goes along.
I can honestly stay behind you.
Well, at least you're consistent.
It's just we asked. That's true.
I'm no argument.
Oh, let's see. Then he says, I'm not feeling so good, guys. I think I'm gonna sleep.
Coward! Very scary.
Judy's like, well, if we want to lay all our cards out on the table here, Ewan, frankly,
Yes.
I smell a little bit of trouble brewing. So I just like to keep my trouble in front of me, not to the side. That's all. I agree with Chris B. He carries one of the weapons if this person that our two ranger friends met is telling the truth. But I don't know. I want to go a little bit. I want to wait a little bit longer. I don't want to rush into anything like that.
Was he there or is he southern? Which is he?
He's ambiguous, man.
Oh, Metro. I like it.
He says, why don't you paint a drawing? It'll last longer.
It's wrong.
That's what he says. Anyway,
I think he said a little bit too much.
Mudblood. I think
Something Mudblood.
I think
wants to go.
I think it'd be good for you if you went with Prince B and saw him in his full glory.
Okay. Okay. Then.
And whenever he's the guy, Benny says glory, Lodi's like grip on his shoulder like tightens for a second.
Okay.
I don't know what terminology we can.
Lodi's the guy who traveled with Benny.
Oh, the big guy.
The
Yeah.
king's prospective wife's
Oh, don't know.
cousin.
That's correct. And you remember that?
See,
But you did remember.
the king's prospective wife's cousin.
when you
The king, what king?
King Solak.
Solak.
Our king?
My wife's brother.
Oh, see, I thought it was a different. I thought it was the queen. You were the queen's brother. Okay. All right. Then I had that.
No, I married.
That's why I wasn't aware that he wasn't.
I was in the third house. And I married.
Wives, this one? Yeah. Are you nuts? One is too many.
So I was in the third house. I married up.
I don't think I belong.
You were in the doghouse and you married up.
Well, yeah, basically.
I had to go there.
It's all good.
Anyway,
Elf Lords, are you ready?
Indeed.
What?
I will lead the way. These men will bring up the rear.
Your mouth shut. Stay quiet.
Alright, I'll just use one what I've been doing for the past day. I'll sit here eating this piece of
This is
that.
the Ranger's perspective bringing you along. It's just, what the hell?
All right. So you guys make your way to the Emerald Court.
in the court of the
Immediately I get snagged with that.
Taking stifling.
When you get up there, it's like they're waiting on you because then there's a whole bunch of more guys that are in the retinue of the king, and they end up turning around and leaving the Elven Court, and you follow and step in this huge procession as you go down to the religious tree district, and there is the gleaming edifice to Corellum Merethian. The building is about as big as that Baptist church there in High Ridge, next to, that's been there forever. Not Baptist, it's a Catholic church. It's
St. Anthony's?
It's
No.
it's on High Ridge Boulevard.
St.
It's
Anthony's?
by across from shopping center.
Is that St. No, that is.
Across from the shop.
Where Cobb used to live.
Yeah, that's not a Catholic church. That's a Baptist.
Okay.
Over there by Downey.
Yes.
Yeah, you know that's Baptist church. By Ridge Baptist.
So about that size.
That's
of
sex.
building.
Thank you.
So that's what. What do you say? It's like.
Lock me in, motherfucker.
Is that what she called it?
I don't care what she
The pew.
It didn't matter. She could call it. She called it whatever she liked. And I was happy.
And whenever you look at the outside of this place, it's
It's a lock-in.
unfortunately the
Vandalizing the place.
Elven organized religious architecture is as audacious, is as grandiose as the human counterparts. You may have seen cathedrals in human lands. Well, this is an elven version of a cathedral because of its stained glass, which is extremely rare. It's high vaulted ceilings. It's not a flying buttress cathedral. It's not that big. So
Is it open air or completely?
But it's
actually
rock.
it's got four other trees that form the corners, and these other trees are growing in kind of like a burrowed out portion of the tree road, and then they guess they brought in dirt or some kind of thing that will help the tree
They
grow
got
there.
compost right there on the spot.
So, and these trees are
Why are you bringing in dirt? You got your own dirt.
and so the doors are huge. They're like 50 or 60 feet tall, and they're open, and there are already people inside as the king begins to enter. And at the front, at the altar, you can see the obvious dress and vestments of highly ranked religious individuals, and standing with the mitre hat and the flared shoulder robe is the pomade of the Elven Church of Rome. And when I say the mitre, it's not like the canonical, like what the Pope wears. It's got, it's much more obviously made of wood with like bas relief made into it that goes around, and it's actually held up on his head by supports that come down onto his shoulders. It's so big. So it's
Oh, the Kevin makers are really good.
yeah,
Not an inlay.
and
Just got your orders and things like that.
as the king enters, the place grows quiet, and he is called forth by the pomade, and it is proclaimed that the king should come forth and receive the blessings of Corone the Ruffian. And he walks down there, of course, with his two main guards, Bear and Firebrand, and everyone else. You all are shown by ushers to seats, and these aren't like long pews. These are more like individual tree stumps that have been carved into as comfortable as they can make them, wooden, like big chairs. And the more you go to the front, there's like less and bigger chairs, and then as you pass the ones in the back, you can see it. They eventually end up being a whole bunch of stumps put together, and they're flat for people to sit on. On the sides of the church and the walls where the stained glass is, there's also statues of pomades of the past, and there's very important historical figures of the elves from the past, ones that may have done. You're not familiar with every single one. If you have a religious non-weapon proficiency, you certainly would be more familiar than someone who doesn't. But you don't recognize any of these.
I don't care. I probably wasn't listening to half of that description anyway.
That's why not?
Maybe it's kind of long. I don't care.
Then you kicked it.
Hey,
So the king goes,
Oh,
receives the blessings of pomade. The king does kiss the ring of the pomade, and then the king is shown to one of the big seats up front, and the pomade proceeds to give a sermon for the next hour and a half. And some of you may find it exhilarating, and some of you may find it boring.
I'm listening to it for the politics after my little conversation we did on the forum.
After you sit, you notice that seated a few rows up from you is Philippa and the other guy.
Yeah.
And then on the right, you see a whole section that is kind of set off to the side in like bleachers where you can see the vestments of all kinds of medium guys. And they're all kind of together. And then, so what you would get from the speech would be we have entered into uncharted territory. We are under attack by forces that we do not yet understand, but we will. The elven people are to be put on watch at all times now for these portals that the evil may spill from, and that the message of having hope that we will triumph is mixed in with the message that no matter what happens, we will be here long after those evil things are gone. And that the only way that we could be affected would be if the sylvan tree was to come under some type of attack, and it is guarded by the most powerful and holy magics and relics that our race possesses.
Because that's more clothes than one.
So, the speech ends, and it is met with rousing applause.
Real quick, when he was making these claims he was talking about, was he saying that these should be? Is he saying that the king should take these steps? Or is he saying these steps have been taken?
He's saying we.
But we should or we have?
We should.
We should. Okay. Okay, sorry.
What?
So, after the speech is over, the royal chancellor escorts the king up to the front, and the chancellor says, those of you that have been invited to the royal feast, please make your way up to the royal court where we will have such a feast. And for the rest of you that were in attendance, know that we are taking this threat seriously. I have summoned some of our most powerful allies, and we have other secrets that we are searching for to attempt to stop this incursion of evil. And as your king, I promise you, I will do everything in my power. And he is met with more rousing applause from the elder crowd. The rousing applause is more like a golf clap. Certainly not the same fervor that was given to the pomade, but and that's because most of the Yuri and I that are present aren't as enthusiastic. But some of the other
Another way of doing that, clapping, like that, when you don't want to clap. They take their sticks or their feet and do that. So if you ever see somebody, like in a movie or something, if you see them doing that, that means that they're the same thing as clapping. This is called clapping.
Okay, so everything's over. You guys all go then now back up to the Elven Court for the dinner. Okay, so the sun is low now. It's still up in the sky, but it's almost.
When you're halfway to the moon, the sun's up for a lot longer.
And the scent from the Elven Court is tremendous.
Not just a good idea.
And at the Elven Court, you can see that it has been moved about, and where the king's, what you assume to be the king's domicile was, it is gone, and the entire place is the center has a huge table that has food on it, and the people start to go around in circles, kind of a buffet style, and people are given, it's not, they're given wooden bowls and plates, and but however the king has his own table, and you all are escorted over there, along with at that head table there, there's the king, his two guards are behind him, there's the chancellor, you can see the royal chamberlain is directing all of the food servers, and everything else about this gathering. There's the pomade and 6 of his attendees, mostly higher ranked.
Just to put the fiber.
And then at the very end of the table, you see your wife is there, and then there's been a little bit added on where the chancellor or the chamberlain's like, oh, we've got more. They have extra room for all of you to sit.
You remember your wife?
Yeah, I see her once in a while.
Is Lodi still like clinging closely to Crispy, or he's just acting normal?
Once you guys left the room, he visibly relaxed.
Okay. Alright, just curious if he was acting strangely or if he was just proclaiming his going with you.
Actually, what you would gather from the nonverbal communication was he was mad at Benny for discriminating against him.
Right. He's picking up from these first again.
Yes, that's exactly correct. And then whenever these two started arguing, he was like, I'm ready to step in and demand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'm ready to find out if there's an afterlife.
He don't know you. He thinks he's tough.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just because the dungeon master knows you're tough. This guy's just a lovely pumpkin.
I was ignored. I knew what that was.
So the
sword hilt and hand on the shoulder, like, I got your back.
the food
Okay.
the food is brought out. Your wife makes small talk with you about
When
small
he's be
talk.
done.
Yeah.
Honeydew likes later.
Those gutters are overflowing.
And
The gutters are overflowing.
Get out there on the ladder.
Yeah.
He's like, last time the ladder fell out from underneath you. Get one of
That's why I let you do it again. Look, that was a broken glass.
You all so you all see Bart's wife for the first time, and she's a princess, and she's beautiful, and she's got it going on. So you're like, what is she doing with this? She is, and apparently she's into him. So that says more about her than it does about him. Apparently, Daddy made her mad at some point. So.
See, you're the black guy.
That's so bad.
I hate my father. Here, rascal. We have some of your cookies there, Amos. Shut up, Red! I refuse to enjoy this.
Having fun.
All right, so the food that is brought to your table, you think it's coming to your table.
Yeah.
It is a boar that's been roasted. It's got an apple in its mouth, and it passes right in
I've
front
done
of
it all in one
goes
shot.
to the king.
I believe it. I saw those Birdman brought.
They were good.
Hey, your successful hunt today just went in front of you over to the Foundation King.
Heck yeah, I'm proud of
It's
it.
like 4 people carrying this thing.
Oh,
See, I know it was big on.
The cheek of the hog was the favorite cut. That was the toughest one because they had to singe the hair down, and then they would slice the hog cheek, and that was always the prize.
They still sell
Oh, yeah,
chow.
had cheese.
Main topic of today, types of food.
Okay.
How much blood do you have in your system?
I don't know.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
It's not enough to quench your thirst.
What's that?
It's not enough to quench your thirst.
All right.
There's more.
Well, you guys have brought food, and it's really, really good too. And you brought drink, and it's really good. And the one of the serving girls. Uh-oh. It's the one that noticed you before, and she notices you again, and she
This
just
the one that's pregnant?
no.
That's
That was a
the one
different
that
one
was
that he passed on.
It's a mass. You remember that name?
I wrote it down.
And her number one.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one of these chicks.
So she goes out of her way to pour your drink. She seems like she's staring at you a little bit too long when you do. Okay. So you acknowledge the flirtation and reciprocate. Okay, very good. So you're done for the game, Ty.
That's
like our shirt.
that's the only line I
Gil, why don't you roll me a charisma check? Let's see if anything interesting happens to you.
Okay.
No, you're just settling.
She wants you to be a midwife.
She just wants to be friends.
9.
Yes.
Okay, are you successful in your charisma check?
It is lower than my charisma.
All right. So yes, they're.
There you go.
You also are given longing glances by a female.
New meat.
I'm in the cast. So just a
Oh,
glass
I'm in the
of
cast.
wine. Smile back.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Well,
See, it's good when you go to court.
That's right.
Bart,
Meanwhile, over
roll a
here,
charisma
I'm just
check.
sad and lonely.
You tossed me one.
Okay, I got nothing to do.
You failed.
19. Oh, I almost got it.
So you notice that your wife has noticed these two, and she has been sending out the vibe of, if any of you come near my man, I will scratch your eyes. Elon, roll me a charisma
I'm
check.
going up now. I'm flirting with the queen or his wife.
Or his wife. Either one.
You know,
Wait a second. That's
The first one.
wait. Are you specifically doing something? No.
which one's true?
This last one.
How my charisma is higher than other ones.
That's a good thing.
No, I don't think I know my charisma.
Well,
How you
doing? What is it?
It's basically like talking.
Charm. Ooh, being charming.
Your likability.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's the one.
However, that is you within your own
Equal.
your charisma when dealing with these elves. You're going to be at a fight.
Oh,
Ah, good one.
I'm so sad and alone.
Way. I made it by a lot.
Okay. You are noticed by
Several.
No, wait, he's staying.
you are noticed, and you
What I'm not mentioning.
you are given the
Step up, brother.
you are given the furtive glance by another Sylvan girl.
Oh,
You do not.
I acknowledge it,
He was hoping for so less.
but I make clear that
Okay.
behind his eyes or someone.
Okay. Very good.
What is
Bars one.
Look at that.
What are you guys doing?
Cooking booger.
That's what it looked like. I'm like, that was the largest book I've ever seen. It's shaped like a G30. Smart like a G32. Okay, last but not least, Mugleg, roll me a D 20. It'll be a charisma check on a 20. That's a 30. Now roll the black. Give me the black one before you do something that you do. 20. 20. You know what 20 is? 20? Whatever that yellow 20 you were using.
That's gone. How years?
Even with a -6 penalty, you still made your charisma check.
Yeah.
So as you're being served, this
I'm sure.
no elven woman though wants to serve you. So this guy says, "What is your name?"
Smuggling. Who are you?
My name is Linkus, and I'll be your servant.
Okay.
He says, "Is it true you helped fight the monsters?"
Yes.
You like the Gladiator movie?
Like the stuff slashing for no reason. No.
That's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
He says, "Why would you risk yourself in an elven community?"
Well, I'm not giving it all what you need.
I should say not.
First of all, I can talk. Second of all, they had my knife. Third of all, I don't want to get killed. I'm trying to get off. So. And also, I don't feel like moving.
Is that something you're planning on doing in the future?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Well,
I don't know.
if that is truly your intention, then I wish you good luck in your stay. And he moves on.
You're getting food. Thank you. Go back.
So,
Food Safe was a very good server.
After some wine, it wasn't the best of them.
after the food is served and everyone's eating, the king, the chancellor says, it is your turn to get up and walk past the royal table and give your greetings to His Holiness and His Highness. You have, to the count of 3, to extend your courtesy. Do not engage in a lengthy conversation with these people. Do you all understand?
Yeah.
And then please return to your seat.
Just go, hey, do you like movies?
right.
What's your favorite movie?
He motions for you all to stand up, and then you get in this.
Yes, I take the lead.
You guys can do whatever you do.
I knew you would get clothes.
The only thing I can say is Lodi is usually near the rear of the line. So if it doesn't matter to you where you go, then
I'll take the
okay. You go up there and you see the pomade and the king together.
I do my greetings there.
So that
That's so bad.
the pomade.
Yeah, fine. I kiss his ring like supposed to, and greetings the soul after the two one. I'm like,
Okay.
keep it short.
Honestly, I'll go.
You go next.
And I'll do.
Okay. So whenever you step up to the pomade and you go to kiss his ring,
Yeah.
he lets you kiss it, and then as you step to move away, he's like, hold. And he looks at you and he says,
Yes.
how old are you?
I don't know how old I am. Oh, I'm 18.
18.
Yeah.
Are you full-blooded goblin?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
When you full blooded goblin, preparing for both goblins.
I'll tell them to
He says, how long do you plan on staying here?
As long as I need to, really. I'm with these kind people.
I didn't know cop that chickens. Oh, that's not.
Oh, he's got, no, the neighbor has
He
chickens.
then just nods, and the chancellor's like, go, he ushered past. All right, who's next? I was just kidding. Okay. You are. Okay. Okay, who's next?
I bow. My pleasure to meet you both, and my honor to provide the meal for the supper.
Firebrand bends down and whispers in the king's ear, and the king's like, yes, it would have been nice to know that. Your bounty is much appreciated, Helena and the Radathon.
I'll begin with a wave of my hand.
Okay, and I guess that leaves you.
We all kind of got.
Okay, do you do anything out of the ordinary?
I get half of the
Absolutely
gold.
No, I know the routine.
Okay, whenever you make it up there and you kiss the palmate's ring,
Right.
He takes his hand and he like pulls your chin up,
Right.
and when you meet his gaze, you have a very subtle moment of communication, and what he expresses, you've never seen such an expressive and efficient use of the nonverbal Elven language. And what you get from him is, we have no idea what's going on. You have to do something about this, and I cannot do anything for you personally unless this is solved.
I return in the best ability that I have that to give the assurances that every measure will be taken to solve this problem.
And then Solat says, anyone have heard a lot about you? I am glad to make your formal acquaintance.
I bow deeply, Your Grace.
He says, I also wish to thank you for attempting to tame the wild beast that is my brother-in-law. Says, you have my heartfelt condolences at whether subtly or aggressively attempting to undertake such a thing.
He is bound and determined to kill us all.
Goodbye.
Right.
You love that shit. Bye.
Thanks for throwing me the bus there, you know?
Oh yeah, like I'm driving that bus. Like I'm not just throwing you underneath it.
Okay, so you all go back to your table, you're escorted back to your table, and at this point you can see people starting to, more people are coming up, and as more people go through the line, they're starting to like mingle rather than staying in.
So meet and greet section time.
So you guys are able to do or go wherever you want to at this time.
I'm checking up.
I don't hang out with the wife.
Hold on, one at a time. So we'll start with you. There's lots of food to be had if you want. All right, so you just sit back down and start chowing?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll also be listening in for any conversation.
What are you doing?
I'll go hang out with the wife.
Huh?
I go hang out with the wife.
Okay. She basically says, you know, if you can remain by my side for the entire evening, I'll make it worth your while.
Oh yeah, you know that.
And if you can't,
There's witches behind her.
if you can't, send a brother up.
Okay.
Tag me. I'm in.
You do anything.
Double.
Exactly. Stop. Jeff.
Okay, so you seek her out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we'll get back to you. You?
I get my full belly, and then I go and talk to the serving girl and ask her if she wants to meet back at the guest house later, or where can I catch up with you when you're done work?
By the way, are you all?
I can ask her to pay room snacks.
Jim's ruining it. No.
What is wrong?
Okay.
My girl, drink first.
So that's, hold on. So that's what you say. So I need to roll this to see
It says she's interested.
Do you have any type of initial reaction adjustment on your thing?
I think he's got a 10 or
Nope.
No.
Okay, she says, I can't tonight, but if I see you again, I will not turn and go the other way.
All right. Well, you have a good evening.
And what about you?
He's got a sister.
Girl, and
Okay.
It was so funny.
Yes.
I will also ask her to come back.
Well, these wow, guys,
Yeah.
ready to come.
Exactly.
They don't believe it.
Over here, I'm just
They don't believe in Elvin slowdown. They're like, I've been with the humans.
Yo, bitch, there could be a rip open right here. Live now.
Hey, Kyle, hey, Daddy.
You know what? Just call me Kyle. That's fine. We're at the DM. We're at the dick gaming table.
So they're in love with people. I'm in love with my food.
I didn't say anything about sex. You guys are all in
I know.
Get together.
I know. Okay,
Let's
so
talk
you have
when
a-
you're not working.
Right. Because you didn't have any pride.
Whatever. He's got his. Okay, so she says, "I'll see what I can do, but I can't make
I need to get off. I got the dog.
Okay. Okay.
So instead of putting the top on the door handle, what do you guys do? You know, the dog leash? Is that just a?
No, you put the actual dog on the doorknob.
There's no reason for it.
No, you put the dog on the doorknob.
Okay. So
Okay, it's called climbing a tree. You kids be quiet. We're gonna go climb a tree.
If you come and the dog is guarding the door and won't let you in, you know.
Exactly.
If you try to open the door and the dog bites you, don't try it again.
You know, you just can't
You might be
the
an
dog.
elf neck.
No, a bunch of dead bodies by the end. Whenever they try to
Pull
open the
out
door, they'll die.
Shit. All right. So you go chat up Philippa, and she asks, how did you?
Before the operation, I was Phil.
The damn neck strap came off.
Sometimes I still pee standing up by accident. But I don't mind. We live in a tree.
This isn't North Carolina. I can be anywhere I want.
Anywhere I want. On anyone I want.
She says, did you enjoy his holiness's benediction?
I did. I found it very enlightening.
I also found it enlightening. I think he's rattled.
Yes. I would agree.
Have you ever seen him rattled?
I have not. But then again, I've never jumped through a shimmering orb and been confronted by a devil either. So I can see why he's been
New experiences.
nor been in the presence of a dragon, as the dragon and a king have a tete-a-tete.
Do you sense that there's tension between them?
The dragon and the king?
No, the king and his holiness and his highness.
I'm led to believe that there may be some, but I've not sensed it because I've not had a private audience with either.
I don't think it would be something that they would admit to.
No, but I think you can still tell. I've spent enough time with the other princes to know when they're stressed.
Are you referring to your friend, the prince?
Of chaos? Yes.
You don't have to be rich.
What?
Yes, we game in musical. We just break in songs.
Let's strike the team of
It's like a really sick version of Rent.
Brain Cumberland.
I remember the day I was starving decay. We were in Cumberland at the Otter.
You guys are weird. You guys are weird.
Sign those pipes.
Yes. It's having fun. Okay, she says, well, I'm not sure what message I wish to take back with me. You know that they've been wanting me to become the Shalandagos of the western area.
I would heartily endorse that.
Can you see yourself being tied down? Why do you now do it if you're just going to remain somewhere in shock?
But you have the ability to, in that position, you have the ability to make changes. You have the ability to affect outcomes.
Doesn't call to my heart. It does not offer travel except in that area. Is there really no one else that can do that?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Am I the only one that's qualified? I've stayed away for longer than I probably should have, but it was not without a reason.
Well, you wouldn't be considered for it if you weren't qualified for it, and if you didn't have the ability. They're not going to give that to just anyone. You've earned it. You deserve it. You should take it. And then you make it what you make it.
Yeah, saved up for a while.
You sound like Shalandagos Horns dog. I'm disappointed.
What, you wanted me to argue against it?
As a fellow traveler, I would think you would understand.
Under normal circumstances, if this were 20 years ago, I would have said no. But key people need to be in key places because of the threat that we face now. And it's not a life sentence. Ultimately, it's your decision, of course. My counsel is, make it your own. Just because it was handled in one way in the past millennia doesn't mean that it needs to be done the same way. You're smart. And I look her up and down, you're exceptionally qualified.
Extremely qualified.
Yeah, huge!
She says,
Extremely qualified. Here's my PhD. It's like a cruising drawing. Oh my
she says,
piece of paper.
I appreciate your kind words, but I will be having none of those looks for the foreseeable future. And she turns and she says, I appreciate everything that you said, but I'm done.
And as she walks away, she's walking away, right? Thank you for walking away.
She does not respond.
Why, that's a...
Bring me some ice! I need to cool my heated blood!
No, you gotta cool that sweet bird.
I announced it just like that as she's walking away.
All right, and eventually, yeah.
No one knows how to play the game.
You're kind of standing there by yourself.
Hey, where's that serving winch?
The firebrand walks over to you.
No, the man.
Me?
No, not you, to you.
I'm still eating with
And
potatoes.
he says,
Captain?
Irish.
he says,
He's an Irish goblin.
I'm giving her a bullshit go, but don't know how much more you can eat.
we
I'm going to finish.
we understand your grace. No need to shout.
There's always me shout.
He says, but while I have you here, can we walk over to where the prince and the other, where are you guys?
Sitting.
Oh, you're
Still,
okay.
Listening. Enjoy my wine.
Watch
So
me shout.
occasionally you hear a
coming from Buffalo.
That's why everybody like I'm just fish on a plate.
I'm no sophisticate, but I eat more daintily.
Yeah, he has etiquette for goblins, which is don't let anything get out of your hands.
If it does, if the juice runs down past your elbow clean, otherwise just lick it off.
So he says, Prince B, may we talk amongst us for a second? You're right there.
Where's the missus?
She's right by his side.
Madam, may I dance?
I gotta do the eyebrow thing
She
too.
looks at you and she says, well, I think you are being asked to join this conversation. He says, but later, when the
Principal.
starts.
when the minstrels start playing, I will be more than happy to. You honor me.
I'll be more than happy to
Yeah,
slap
watch
you.
it.
You honor me with your acceptance, madam.
I'll be more than happy to
I'm
slap
far graceful than that clod you married.
Shit.
She goes, dear, kind of. She says,
Underneath your nose, bitch. Right underneath your nose.
Don't think so. You ever got shot in the ass for your nuts?
you. She says, I'm going to go and I'll be back in a moment. And
How do I become?
one of the guards goes with. So he says, you two weren't there, but
Now who's this talking? I'm sorry. I just wanted to keep it straight.
Taniel the firebrand.
Okay, the fireman's talking.
So he says, the Muggleb here has promised.
Just looks over the top of his
Not with everything, obviously.
Well, he's not eating with his feet, so we got
And
that.
then that's when Muggle puts his foot on the table, picks up an apple.
I know
As well as I do.
I know the World River didn't push its course through quickly, and neither can you change the eating habits of goblins. But he has shown courage.
Does it smell like it?
He has shown a tiny bit of ability with his weapons. But, and Muggleb, don't take this the wrong way, but
You snake.
there is a very good chance that if you journey with these other individuals, you will die.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Then
Besides,
I am here to interrupt your festivities. Because word has just come in, and you see a guy standing.
Right.
And a portal has just opened to the north.
Well, so much for having fun tonight.
No kidding, I had big plans.
Yeah, you did.
Says,
he was about to go the crown with your
Prince
wife.
B, do you, and he says, do you know where the Azarac fountain is?
Yes.
Because it's like a local landmark.
Mm.
And when I say local, it's about 5 miles away. He says, apparently it's very close to there.
I guess we must take our leader.
Don't look at Cardinal.
Would you like me to tell the king and his holiness that you've gone? Then I will. And he walks over to the head table. When he walks over to the head table, they just kind of look up and they give you the look of,
I raise my glass, bow my head, drink it, and I'm heading out.
Piss.
Just take like 5 apples.
It's so like,
You
it
can
looks
handle
like you
this
need
one.
to explain this, man.
You can handle this. You handle this one. I'll take care of it.
Yeah,
I'm just here to help.
that's all right. You guys pick up ahead of me and I'll meet you there. I know where
Oh, that's true. You are pretty quick.
Oh, he's
smooth, isn't he?
He's
It's like the disc.
like he's got that charisma. That's what the chuck is.
Charisma levels off the
What do you think I'm looking for?
Oh, okay.
His charisma levels off the charts.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect player characters. They can hate them all.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't necessarily hate him.
He's jealous.
Just want to grab it. With a vice grip. Hey, Dr. Troy. Remember me?
Which one of you is mom?
What's wrong? Can't touch your tongue? All right, so the DM is just waiting for you all to tell me what your next.
I'm heading to Rome to pack up, grab my shit, and
Okay, when you get
on
to.
the road.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Same thing, have another room to get my armor on.
My armor's always on. I don't think I will mess with it. The
Okay.
thing, I always keep my stuff near me.
But you certainly didn't take your weapon.
Well, someone, can I take an apple?
Pretty much everyone has some type of.
At least it does, yeah, carry at least a dagger.
Yes,
to the
but your hand crossbow, you're not allowed.
Oh, okay, I'm going to go back there and take it after I
Okay,
take
so
some
you go get your stuff, and you grab some food to go. Very good.
I'll take it.
Okay,
Just you.
so everyone's going in. So
Watermelon.
while they go back to their guest house, what do you stay with?
Hey, Daryl,
You do something else.
I want to talk about life first and then.
The coin?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll meet up with him first.
I would like this piece to
They got
go.
the 37 on one side.
What do you tell your specific or just?
We just gotta take our leave because of things
Oh, you killed some guys.
that come up, we need to get take care
All right. So she
Is
understands.
this aluminum?
Yes.
And that one's what, brass?
Brass. And the X, I think we use these for tokens, and then like X was tapped.
Oh, you got the small
Untapped.
ones.
Yeah, I just saw them there.
Until we figured out we could just use cards.
And what you said, it's for a card game?
Yeah.
Magic,
Oh.
almost like.
I was thinking more like for coins.
Just look over there.
I made some that had, I thought I had a red edge on.
Yeah, well, these do.
37. Oh, okay.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
it's got the,
No.
yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I know they made coins that way so you could tell if they'd been shaved.
Yeah.
And that's why coins still have that thing on them today,
Oh, yeah.
because of that reason.
I don't know why.
So you couldn't
So you could grip it.
shove a little bit off in each one you do, and next thing you know, you get a little pile of.
Yeah.
It's neat. I'm impressed. Do that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't do that work.
So you got all you guys to go back to the guest house.
I got the tools. I don't have the. That was a lie.
And then as you're almost finished, Mark shows up and you're all there ready to go.
Awesome.
So
Well, we're gonna try to close this rift, guys. Is
The
that
wife
the
of
point?
Pickle Tickle did
Everybody, before we just go running in there, is that the plan? We just go and let these guys use their weapons to close this rift, or are we gonna try to go in and, I mean,
I don't, as a
Well,
player character,
Been in,
as a gamer, I don't know what they were told.
Well, someone
So if
had
you
one-
told me that that's what did this person tell you that's what we're supposed to do?
what person who?
now,
Whoever's
Oh, Ian,
identified.
about closing the thing.
Right. I don't know what was told.
Hold on. We're charged, yes,
Either way,
the
so.
guy who's missing,
Noble,
hmm?
Noble.
Right.
We're charged with finding him, and the
Well,
dragon said
he's
he's in
seen,
hell.
when he's seen a devil inside one of these rifts.
When it sounds like
And
that.
if we go into
when
one
you
of these
described
rifts, we find Nola, we can, Nola help us defeat what we need to defeat.
it. See, I'm thinking the
And
same
he has
as you
his
are.
belt, and he needs that belt in order to get free from wherever he is.
But are we ready to take that step? That's
Likely not.
what I don't know.
I'm going north to kill the shit that's coming out of that fucking hole. Now, are you coming or not?
I'm on.
Because we ain't got time. You saw what happened here.
Put this on the way.
Okay, let's talk as we go, but
I got apples.
I just don't know if we're ready to delve into it, to try to find him,
He's
or
now the mule.
Yeah,
Just put it on the kid. Hey, kid, carry this shit.
I'm trying to think who else you used to just say random stuff like that. We'd be playing this and you'd be like, Pete's at the barn face. Well, that's because I was like,
It's just crazy shit. It's just non-secular. It just came out of the mouth.
now you're the
Possible!
team role players. You got jumping flip stick.
It's good for you.
Lips.
Don't think about what flip say.
Big flips.
Don't think about what.
I need to hear the Mick.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right. So where do you guys go? And
Just
how
don't
do you
make it
get there?
angry.
Where do you guys go and how do you guys get there?
Down the main staircase,
Oh.
all 700 feet of it.
Am I familiar
to
with
the
this?
ground.
I'll let you roll a 30 to see if you're familiar with it.
I can do
14.
No. You're not familiar with it.
Fair enough.
You remember what I called it?
Some fountain.
Something found me out. I don't remember exactly. I didn't write down.
Ass.
Acerrac Mountain.
Hey, still that.
A-C-E-R-A-K.
T-H-A-T. That.
One more time, please.
A-C-E-R-A-K.
T-R-P
Apostrophe X.
dash.
Don't laugh at him. Cut it out. You smack him and I'll smack him.
Hey, Willie.
So you head north past that fountain.
Okay, so you make it down and then you proceed on foot, or do you try to get some horses and get them lowered down so you can get going, or?
I got my dog.
I should have my.
But if everybody's walking, then I walk.
Okay, so you have a dog and you have a horse, and you get on the big industrial strength elevator.
Hey, he can walk for all I could.
But I can't.
Yes, you can. She walks really well.
Not anymore.
Yes, he does.
Now I get on my horse.
Okay?
I taught her some things. You won't like
You'll
it.
end up walking.
Scratches out for
Okay.
Or you ready, honey?
So,
You don't have a horse?
Pulled a hamstring last time. I ain't doing that shit again.
We got horses.
I don't remember.
You got your dogs.
You guys had horses.
I got the dog.
I thought you had a horse.
That's my
horse.
house.
You had a horse? I don't know. Been sick. He's on your sheet?
He runs really fast.
Yay!
It's not on the sheet.
No.
Yay!
I didn't want sure if we took horses from your place.
I took a horse from shit.
Duh.
Lake Mark. No.
Dude,
What the hell
that's
they
a great
call it?
Yeah, we did horseback from Lake Mark.
Duh, I love that place. Love Duh.
It's Lake Mark.
Yeah, Lake Mark.
You like live there and run the show?
Can't
You're
tell.
small. You can ride with me if you want.
What?
You're small. You can ride with me if you want.
Make sure you sit behind me.
Yeah.
Like a lack of fright in my eyes.
Hey, I have a lot of work.
Oh, thank
Chris has
God.
got an upset stomach.
Alright, I'll watch.
But
Oh,
when
thanks.
we
I'll
came
watch.
to Lake Mark, you got a horse when he got a horse, so we could all ride.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure that we talked about it. Because didn't you do the measurement? How much time it took us?
By horseback.
By horse. You went up there and measured.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So
The
we
horse is
were,
all done.
it's like, we
I
thought,
remember something like that.
you didn't buy it or nothing, but you procured it, right? See?
You stole it.
He used his words.
Yeah. I rode my charisma on a horse.
I like this part. That's the sign language.
It's horse sign language. Come with me, horsey. I have clover.
So in that case, we're riding. And I say, we make haste.
See, the thing is with the horseback, you can't really gallop anywhere because of all the trees. There's no trail,
Whoa.
That's why I'm walking.
except for game trails, which are natural. But
He doesn't have a problem.
no,
Oh, It would walking be
because his
faster?
dog is not horse size.
But my guess is if this is a known area, there's gotta be a way to
Is there like
get there.
game-
Not necessarily a highway, but
Right.
there's
Yeah,
a way
just
to get
I'm
just
just
a
saying,
random paved trail in the forest.
I thought this was an old
there. Damn Roman. What we need is the Roman culture to come through this place and build some fucking
the
highway.
description that I gave for the woods was
It's
there's
like going to the dwarven mountain.
it's not
hard.
heavy underbrush.
It's shallow.
Not heavy
You
underbrush.
can
No.
get through. You just anytime if you try to build up speed on a
Yes.
horse,
You're not gonna do it. Or you're gonna do it and not
That's
blip,
all.
not ride very well.
The horse will just go, nope, that's
even
fuck
with
you
the
off the
horse
ground.
riding proficiency, it doesn't allow you to gallop.
We make as much haste as we can.
Yeah.
We
You need as
move
much wine.
safely but quickly.
We make hay.
We make hay.
And that's another reason that the elves in the forest don't buy a lot of horses, is because it leaves more tracks.
And there's a lot of care.
There's
I can walk.
Office coming with us?
Yeah, I was just about to say, and then you guys started role playing it, but then he's like, all right, let's go. I just screwed up 3 new potions. You want to know what they are?
What?
Sure.
You don't need to know. I'm not
Do anything and how.
This one here, this turns you into a ghost. This one here,
Wait a minute. Temporarily?
yeah,
Or permanent?
they're all.
That's a good
That was
question.
got asked. Great.
Yeah.
Give it to Sean's character.
This one here. This one here allows you to breathe underwater,
I gotta give some love on that.
and this one here can repair pour it on anything you want.
Probably
It'll
sell
put it
for
back
that.
the way it was.
Exactly.
Cool.
Neat.
Well, we ought to say that one, we don't really need it.
Why don't we call?
Port.
Huh?
Tell us what we're Sean with broom.
My
First I know we can
God,
put in a room,
Yeah.
turn around, hit the elevators, and he's in the back of the fucking elevator coming out.
what? How did you do this?
Okay. So unfortunately, by the time you make it to this rift, in case you don't remember, the sun was on its way
That's what
down.
we found between the bed and the
Now the sun is down.
bed and
Oh, it's
the
dark?
table.
It is dark.
So,
All of you have infravision. So
Somebody was
you
found between the bed and
can
the end table.
make out most of the
I don't
details.
It
I
might have been.
remember the infravision, the way I do it is predator style, which means it's all based on heat.
Right.
So you're gonna be able to see differences in temperature because of.
Except underwater. It does not work.
Well, because everything's cold-blooded.
No, I'm talking about if you're using infravision like, or if you're using it like the heat stuff. Water is black. I don't give a fuck what temperature it is. And as soon as somebody goes into the water, you cannot see it anymore. It's blank. I know that for a fact.
So,
I'm talking about real life. I'm not talking about the game.
so not knowing anything about it. So
But
you're-
where they step, if they're like Earthfoot, you can, I mean, you see where they step,
Right.
but they'll eventually they'll fade away as it cools
So
down.
what if there's 2 different, what if there's a hot spring?
I'm telling you, it does not work in water. It does not work underwater. It is a black section. So strangest shit in the world, and then you see somebody come out of it, it's like, holy crap! I mean, it's just like his head comes up. It's very, very surreal.
Where are you going, Anna? You're dead in the water.
And you can see so many stars. That's the other thing.
Huh?
Stars.
Yeah.
And you look up and it's just the whole sky is
Right.
It's awesome.
You're talking Starlight.
Hmm?
Starlight? No, not green. You're talking
No, green.
Green?
Yeah. No, the only time I ever used infrared was in a cave
Okay.
because it the starlight stuff takes the ambient light and amplifies it,
Right.
where the infrared sends a signal out and then it reads off the signal. But what's cool is
I
if
would
you
say
see somebody with those, if you've got the ambient on, like if you're in the cave and you got the ambient on, and then you see somebody using infrared, you can see the lines.
Oh,
And
okay.
you gotta be careful because it'll go right back so you know where the person is.
Right.
Dang, you're out.
Hey, shit.
Good times. Anyway,
Good times.
So,
I killed you.
up in the distance, your infravision, you all can see a group of obviously not normal creatures.
Not no
These creatures are large creatures, large size, so they're at least
They look like rocks.
8 foot tall.
They're squirrels.
They do not look like rocks. They look like, for lack of a better term, giant goat men.
Ooh.
Satyrs.
No, satyrs are smaller. These are too big.
2 baby satyrs?
Unless
Giant
it's some
satyrs.
weird, magically enhanced group of
Do they appear to be like man-bodied with goat heads? And,
Yeah.
And goat horns with
Yep.
man faces, that kind of crazy shit?
Well, all goat heads.
All of them have, so they're all the same type?
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta go get it.
And they appear to be naked but sexless.
Time for some
But thank goodness.
Look out, it's
Arrow, are we in range?
You're in missile range.
My crossbow
Wait,
is
wait.
demoted.
So
Let's get
the what's the range on your infrared?
I don't
60
know.
feet.
It'll say on your
How
sheet.
do you know?
It'll say on your racial ability,
60 feet.
infrared is your racial abilities.
60 feet.
Okay, so if it's 60 feet, so really you would be in melee scale then, and that would be.
It might even be less than that. That could be just open 60 feet.
Well,
If we're in-
that's 60
if we're in
feet,
a
that
wooded
sounds like a
area.
lot.
12
60 feet
squares
Sounds like a lot.
is 60 feet. So what's the range on your missile weapon there you want?
Okay, what's another way to think of 60
60
feet?
feet is.
I don't
know.
Reference.
No, it says 60. That'd be 60 squares.
60 feet would be,
Oh, really?
12
20
squares
yards.
is 60 feet.
So,
So
That's
what's 12? Does that
That's
fall under
still a
short?
long while.
No,
20 yards?
20 yards is not that far.
Your
How- what's the
range is
distance?
20 yards.
Square, if that's
20 is
squares,
the
yes,
first one.
okay.
That's-
That's
that's
not
close to
like
60.
going to a football field.
No, no,
So you
no,
have
wait.
no bottom.
I'm just talking about 20 yards.
Acceptable.
But if you use this, this would be about 60 yards, or 60
Do I need
feet.
to roll initiative?
Oh.
Well, we want to have actions for
What's that?
everybody else. So you're all 60 feet away, 12 squares away. So actions, he's attacked.
What's your distance here, do you know, off the top of your head, from that wall to this wall?
I do not.
Okay, fair enough. I was just trying to give Caden a
Let's
visual
guess.
reference.
I'll say 25.
I'll bet it's close to 60, would you? You know, 25.
No, it's like 30, I'm gonna say 30 feet.
Yeah,
You wanna say
that
30?
would be my guess.
Okay.
I think in basketball goals, that's.
So from, hey Caden, I would think about, like, from where you're at right now to the road, to the road.
Yeah.
It's
So the
a-
range on your
Good night.
hand crossbow, for instance,
Just about 30 yards.
4, 8,
So 30 feet.
4 squares is 20 feet. So
That's it.
anything up to 20 feet, you're at normal chances. Anything up to 40 feet, you're at -2. Anything up to 60 feet, you're at long range. So you can actually shoot, but you'd be at -5.
I'll go up into the
So
night.
you don't have to do anything. You can move, you can stand still.
I'll-
Knock the fire camera.
What weapons? do we
First you
have?
get the fucking face full of
You
fire.
don't see any weapons on them. All you see them standing
Without
there.
wasting spell and
They look like they're.
I like me some goat.
Is the rift still open?
I'll go ahead.
Go
and
for
draw.
Gomez?
Yeah, you cannot see the red or the top. I forgot what the
I'll go up with my knife.
Hold on, I'll draw it out for him. That's always helps.
fire cap is.
Pardon me?
You guys have pigs? You have pigs? You have one?
Oh, I have one. Over
Alright,
here.
okay.
I have this guy.
Okay.
Do you still have the Owens?
It's in there somewhere.
No
Yeah, most of them.
Wait, maybe I think I want to go up.
March, you're gonna
Not with, like, I want to go up to them.
Yeah.
Because they could
I
be
know I
friendly.
found everybody.
They could be friendly.
Yeah, but there's only 40,000.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys back here,
Sure, fuck that.
and then you'll have a chance, if you wish, to communicate with each other before you do anything. And then you'll
Is it dark outside?
Yes, it is.
Close your eyes.
You know what I can do? I'm going to go and see if they're friendly.
What? Good.
They don't appear to have any weapons.
For the time being.
Give me that, ruler.
Oh, yes. There's one, there's a broken one?
Open.
Something
Really?
terrible. Something terrible. Here, you want the other piece?
Send it through a path.
Okay, so,
They were called goatmen.
Damage is 1d4 points plus 1 per level of cast.
Here's the other piece.
alright, there's the goat man.
That's 4 squares.
Sure is.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
he square
2, 4,
one?
6, and then
14 plus 1d4.
Okay, so we have, you guys, as far as I'm concerned, you guys can put your stuff wherever you want. And I'm gonna draw some trees in the
Do we all know if they're hostile?
Okay, this conversation is actually happening right here. You guys have stopped.
Okay. I grab your shoulder, I do just like this, I go, follow him, don't leave his side.
Until he finds the Bart and healing figures, we're gonna do.
I put a monk, alright, I'll put a cleric up there
Okay, so there's
for the time being.
And Bart, we can just use this guy here with the bow.
Look back there in the back, some of those are labeled, I remember. Oh, wait.
Couple of them are labeled.
And here's
What about our hobbit?
You.
Wait, what does
Okay,
it
so-
look like?
Yeah, you guys, you can put yourself wherever you want, because
It's there.
whatever you guys want. You have a chance to set up before, apparently they are out of order. In other words, if you don't see it, turn around and look. Because you guys are all elves, and when you're all elves, you can move silently. But you can move silently, and you need to roll it.
Well, I gotta know what he does. So I gotta follow him.
Roll your move silently anyway.
I don't remember what.
Look on your, on the second sheet, there you go. And there should be a move silently percentage on the far right for final total.
Alright, well, then-
I remember what Bart looked like. He was wearing dark, like a
Bart had a
dark shirt with a
person.
robe.
There's your car.
30.
First of all,
It was
yeah.
30, 30.
30. Okay.
What's
Roll percent.
next to
You don't remember how
person?
to do that, you got a 10.
Yeah, what's that one? No, next one over. No, that one right there.
Okay, so you think you're moving silently.
Robert.
But now they have a chance, basically the mechanics is they have a chance to hear you.
I don't
But
want
they
to
might
move.
fail that as well.
I'm not moving.
I'm just saying that he does, unless you're purposely trying to make noise.
Can't find it.
Why would I do
There's
that?
one of the bow.
What I'm going to do is to kill, like, should we try to attack? Or
As you say that, I'm drawing.
Close your eyes.
Yes.
Close your eyes.
Yes.
And
I need to roll a hit.
We haven't declared actions.
Oh, well,
Like I said, this conversation is happening before any initiative rolls.
I'm fine,
I gotta follow him.
To your attack.
I will also draw my
I'm firing.
So if you draw your bow, does that mean you're not attacking?
well,
I'll try my crossbow. I'll try my crossbow.
Are you attacking?
I'll try my
Are you asking?
crossbow, I
Good
said.
find out.
So yes.
No, the options are attack, cast a spell, use a magic item,
Attack.
move, guard, charge,
Ah.
okay? And last but not least, you.
Guard.
Guard, okay? Let's see if they're surprised. Don't elves add a bonus or a negative to someone's surprise roll?
When an elf is alone and not wearing metal armor, he gains bonus to surprise opponents. The opponent suffers a -4 penalty, but we are not alone.
I have no armor.
None of us are wearing metal armor, but we're all together. I mean, we're all elves,
Right.
so that's your call.
Okay.
But it's a -4 with our stellar benefits.
All right. You appear to get the drop on, so there's no initiative roll. There's just you guys can
So
go in
there's just
order.
the
So if
speed.
you like,
watch your eyes.
anybody very fast? I guess nobody fast. Would be, you could move if you wanted. Your bow goes on average. Long bows go on average. Short
Set.
bows
Does your
go on
fig
fast.
have a bow?
Set.
Okay.
I don't remember what I. I'm continuing.
I thought I had a roll,
Speed factor?
yes, it's
or shirt.
So if Bart goes before we do, I
That's
will
not
pull him.
on
But if not, then I will shoot my arrow.
there. Oh, wasn't it blue?
If you go before we do, what's your
I put
speed?
most of the characters.
See,
What's
longbow,
It's a spell you're using, or?
using longbow.
Okay,
It's
so
still on the arrow.
Okay, so it's 7. Speed, we all shoot our arrows at the same time.
Look at me.
Are you
Got
gonna
a
go?
crossbow.
You're gonna try and take a long shot?
Yeah.
All right, get over here and roll. Put that down. And you're at long range,
I
so.
don't care.
Unless you wanna take a half move, try to get closer, but then they might.
You're right, dude.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna shoot from there, or are you gonna take a half move and shoot?
I'll might as well test my luck.
Alright, so with a hand crossbow at long range, you have a -5, so
Who do I have to roll?
you roll a D20, you wanna roll high.
No, I'm not.
No.
You roll a
We're
D7,
medium.
okay, short,
So I'm guessing this.
that is a miss.
Miss.
Who's next? Okay, which one are you gonna
One right in front.
do? Okay, and you roll a,
8.
and what armor class is that?
That is my tackle.
Dude, what's your
That
dog?
was a base of 13, missiles of 10.
Your dog?
T-Launch sheet right there.
Okay.
You're using a bow, right?
Right, longbow. Missile tackle's 10.
So you hit an armor class.
You can have a long.
Yes, I do. Weapon proficiencies, and I always carry a longbow. What I use.
Alright, well, it'll be the effect will be the same as the short bow, so 12.
So I need.
So that hits an armor class of what? You take the number you roll, and subtract from your attack roll, and you hit armor class what? So 12 minus what did you roll? An 8?
4.
So you hit an armor class 4. Okay.
So this
So
says area of effect. When it
the
hits ground or something.
arrow strikes the creature, so what happens?
It bursts into a ball of flame. It,
Hey, look, we
where's
can
that?
see now. You're on fire.
Let me read this here.
Did you say this was a fire trap?
Fire trap arrow, yes. Doesn't have a lethal point, it's got a, hollow, like, hollow jar on the end of it, small one, with the fire traps. Then, see,
Fire trap.
it is touch, charge, touch, turn, it doesn't say how much. Variable factor.
Alright, here it is. Damage is D4.
D4 plus
1, your level.
Plus 14 plus 3,
What's his?
17 points. Fire,
Okay,
instead of
I gotta say-
erupts and get.
Okay, so
It'll work.
there's my good D10.
We'll take this one out, 'cause he's.
Hold on, you gotta roll 2 things.
No, it's talking about
The
pig.
first thing would be, of course, okay. So the arrow strikes the creature.
Holy shit, dude. You were gonna use this? This is like.
No, this was out already.
Take that out here.
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Scared.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
And you see the thing go blow up, and then the creature turn and look without, it's like it went.
Nothing happened to it.
Like, well, you roll me, do you have a spellcraft proficiency? Roll them. Anyone here that has a spellcraft proficiency?
Don't know what that is.
You have it, roll your down proficiency.
16. Is
Do you need
that on
whatever,
the 30?
16 or less?
On the
What
30?
type of
20.
die? What type of
Yeah,
die?
20. 9.
Okay, you rolled.
9.
I rolled a 9 as well.
I have 9 for my spellcraft.
Okay, no, you have an 8.
Missed
So
it.
you missed, but those of you that made it realize that the creature is resistant to magic.
Alright.
That's what caused the flame to kind of fizzle away into this. Okay, who's next? Gil, 8, don't roll a 1. Oh, I rolled an 8, that will, attack goes 14. Then it's number class 6. There you go. So your arrow misses. But it goes right
And
next
I
to
say armor on. Oh.
Okay. Leo, you next?
Yes. So 9, but it's already.
Also, they
bigger
give
than
big,
my-
heavy armor. And giant swords.
I got it.
And they just come charging in and they get natural 20s every single turn.
Probably.
So, one.
That's a hit, bro, thank you.
No, it did not cost 0.
No, that's
Do you have a fig out for that, the guy that is,
Benny?
no, the other one?
Loading? I don't.
Please, Lark.
Here.
Okay, very good.
It's got a tree on the shield.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Alright. Which one did you hit?
It's there, just.
I'll
put him back there.
-6.
This one, I guess.
Oh, no, that's person.
Yeah, no, with the guitar.
This thing is
From behind you?
that thing is into the.
Right here.
Yes.
Love to be able to redo some.
Okay. Still up.
And he gets,
Still like my dragon. Hang on, hey.
so he's not resistant to melee.
Jason.
Missile.
Does it
Apparently
work?
not.
Yeah.
Okay. So, T-Lash, a verbal command, just over there.
Of course it is.
Okay.
So,
So
well
that's like
done.
Kushi special attack.
So this is a,
Run that way and do whatever she's gonna do. Well, you guys get your second shot if you want.
that looks like it's.
I'll probably go try.
You do not get two.
Well, all the
shots.
monster, his big thing was like
I'm
his
gonna go
monster.
up.
Yeah, that was just,
You can move. And you can move
I've been
4
watching.
squares.
that's mine, right?
on this way.
That's one of mine.
You wanna go?
That's yours?
That's mine.
Oh, no, mine's those water ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the
you know.
spray water.
Where? Put yourself this way
This
closer. You
one's so.
have
I
to
got
tell
a Gorgon
I'm
still.
trying to think. I'm just trying to-
That's nice. I think he did the rhino.
Yeah, but it was, if I remember right, it was like some shit that stood on it too.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
had the war elf and found it.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking
That's
is the
the
war.
Oh, well, we'll use. Okay, where do you wanna go?
Did he go?
It was a pizza.
Oh, I just want to move forward. I want to try to
You wanna go this way?
I want to get within stabbing
Hey.
range.
Yeah, that's as far as you can go.
It's not-
Jim, what are you doing this round?
Guard it.
You get a second shot.
No, the red one.
Go. I
Right in front of that. Yep.
Are you shooting the same one?
13.
No,
Yes. I got a 13, which hits an armor class.
It's really good. That's, Jason's painting.
You are so close.
That'd be cool.
You add your +1 from
Yes.
Okay.
My attack goes to this, so it's 8.
I don't know, I'm gonna close
You need to hit
it.
our
Right.
That's third part right there.
No way.
Hits
Right there.
That's +1.
I'm looking in the back and it's right in the front.
I knew I had seen it in there. That's why I walked up and I looked and I was like, no, it's not jumping out.
Wait.
I think that's Alan. This is Benny, or Benny's blade.
Ewan's in there, by the way, but whatever.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm just.
You know what got me? It's the hair. It has the white hair with the streaks.
I was so focused back there with the name.
Already did it once. 8. Okay. No. You want to take a second shot?
Oh, I can't do that yet, right?
That's correct.
19.
That'll hit.
I think that hits it. Well, using the regular shaker, which is what? A D8, right?
Yeah. Which one did you hit?
I'm aiming for the ones in front. Say this one here.
Are these large enemies?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, you've already.
Standard arrows and then a heavier sheet.
So no one attacks the guardian character. Would you like to take a half move at the end of the round?
I would,
Where do you want to go?
to my left,
You want to square.
I'm looking to flank.
Looking too front.
Yep.
Okay.
Hell, I might flank, but I'm not sure. I'm looking that way. You wanted more than I did.
And this T-Lash kid.
I would like if she was going to say it before initiative.
Okay, okay.
Do we have one for Benny?
You can go ahead and if you want her to.
Yeah, we're using this
For the next
for Benny's
round.
buddy.
You know,
So we guys, buddy.
You can have her go now. What's the move?
Benny?
18 or sprint 24.
Okay, so her move is 18. If she charges she could
Be
go
careful charging it.
14
Not a lot of
and
money.
then 13 the following days.
But she's a familiar.
Yeah, yeah. Just 18 or you see the overbearing thing is Sunday
Finally.
special attack is the overbear.
That's why.
Oh, no,
The
the
name
name
is so worn
out your hair. I started looking at hair, and that's what I saw. Like, this area. Swear to God.
Increasing its speed 24 for 5 rounds. At the end of this time,
It was luck. I was like, I know that hair.
when they draw within range of their goal, they attempt to overbear this opponent is fleeing. They gain. And then you have to see overbearing in the player's handbook.
Right.
So
I think
it's
they're pretty
basically overbear.
Okay, so
So she sprints.
she runs all the way up there by herself, and which one does she attack?
Least what you roll, because I just told her overbear, so odds evens.
No, you pick. It's your
The weaker one.
That would be the actual natural choice for the animal to take on.
Okay, roll the hit and armor class of 10, first of all.
17.
Okay. Now it's an opposed strength roll to see if she can knock him down. So whoever has the higher success roll, and this dog, it doesn't have a strength listing, but it does have a hit die.
Their strength lies in the chase. It says in combat, there appears from opponent.
Well, that makes sense.
I got
Say
it.
it could be
I got
five
stuck to a fucking hole, killed it.
Okay, so the speed of the attack is the over. Whatever you call that.
Okay,
So
so
we'll learn as we go.
I'm gonna say that she would have an equivalent to,
You should pray the for
get a +2 for charging, and
He was his man.
that comes from the speed.
Uh-huh.
And then the dog, if that's tall, I'm gonna say would be equivalent to maybe 17. Yeah. So, roll a 20.
What did it say around?
That's it.
Well,
Everybody
roll, they roll.
Very dang powerful.
Or,
18.
They have the higher successful strength.
Okay, so instead, on the beginning of the next turn, she'll do the claw.
Okay, so that's it. Anyone,
I have a dungeon master question.
Okay.
My character obviously knows spellcraft. Does spellcraft apply to priest or just to magic?
it applies, yeah.
So
You can do whether it's
any
mage or
priestly, my priestly spells, then I'm going to know then would be ineffective against these.
Well, you don't know how strong they are in their defense.
But I know that
You know they have.
they would have some kind of, okay, alright. Well, I was making sure.
Yeah, I could probably continue throwing loaded fire trap arrows at them, and at some point in time they'll fail their check.
I understand.
But
All right, so to do
it'll
round,
be a waste of magical.
That's what I want to
start
make
with
sure.
Leo. What's your action?
I
The reason I didn't cut
walk
most of the
further forward
chain
and
lightning
then
right after.
shoot.
So you can take a half move and get one shot.
Ah, you gotta be
And
waste.
take two. Those are your options.
I will. Can I hit this one from where his third is dead?
Right, so now that they're aware that you guys are there, you know, they're gonna move, but as it stands right now, yes, he's got probably 30% cover in the tree.
Wouldn't be
So that would be a
right.
minus to hit it, so
Wouldn't be,
it wouldn't be a bad idea to move
But-
when it's your turn.
dogs in the way.
Wow.
Not a good idea.
Move further up and then.
So the way that works is if you don't move at the same time he does, so wherever he is, when it's your turn, you move to where you think you have
Be more
the
than
shot.
faithful. Huh?
Well, I will.
If you have to move.
I will move and then.
Okay, deal. And deal.
I will move and shoot, and she will block.
Okay, Bart?
Uh,
You can attack,
continue,
cast
continue,
spell,
we'll
move.
continue using arrows.
You're gonna
That
attack.
range.
Okay. Heal
Casting.
and move.
I'll continue to run it.
You're going to move, or you're gonna attack and move.
I want to try and go up and stab him.
Okay, it's just going.
You're gonna try to move and go for a back touch. Okay, so you'll want to run to move as far as you can,
You do that.
unless you think moving silently would enable you to not get spotted.
Would
If
it
you
help?
run, yes.
You good for
Fine,
camp.
I'll do
You
that.
move a lot slower when you sneak.
Oh, yeah.
Basically,
Well, it's all for more
Mark on
damage.
Okay.
What's this something one?
So somebody on your side roll a d10. Oh, my side is later thing.
But I got 22. Actually, that's good.
No.
Here it is.
No dice roll counters.
Three.
So like all.
3
Okay.
initiative.
So anybody on very fast? No. Anybody on fast, which would be if anyone wanted to move out of you all, you could move now. Or the spell has a casting time of 1 through 3. You would cast it on fast.
I don't know what that is.
You would be able to move now.
I want to go and move something.
Okay, roll your move silently. Get over there. Get away from my spot.
Is
It didn't work.
13.
It doesn't count. Come over here and roll it.
My movement is 13. Okay, square.
Still didn't work.
Alright. So where do you move?
I'm just gonna go around with the backstab.
Okay. How far are you gonna move? As much as you can?
Yeah. Why not? I'm also going to load up my
Well,
gun.
my movement is
How fast do you
13.
get to there?
So if you take a
Next
half move,
phase,
you
you
go
take
down,
the other half
down,
move.
it'll be 6. 6 squares, right?
I don't.
Okay, so you make it there. So far. Who else is on
Is
fast?
that, have they noticed?
You know how fast you moving?
I'm going fast on casting.
So it's a half move?
You know how fast, okay?
If you, yeah.
Casting,
We're going
I'm
around.
fast.
I'm not casting.
Well, spells go first. Spells and bow shots happen before movement.
Hmm?
If two people are doing something.
Where would it say how much I'm carrying? Because I know when you said that's.
On your movement, you're on your second
Like
sheet.
you're going, I understand.
It's hard.
Look, major damage.
I witnessed something.
Yeah.
Spell, spell is
He lost arcane.
okay. And which one are you targeting, or
The one
target
just around that corner. Just all on one.
Okay. So you hear the words of magic come from
Eva.
everyone.
5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You have one more.
18.
Okay. And these flashes of light streak out and head towards these individual creatures. But I have to roll something first.
Yep.
90 something? No, they are effective. So you say, and it is still up.
Would her speed be?
She is on average because she is. What size was she? Next size or watch? Shouldn't say size. Okay, nope, she goes now.
Okay.
So she's doing her bite routine.
Yeah.
Number of attacks, 3. Okay. So her attack though is 17, so she needs a 13 for the claw. It goes claw, claw, claw. So the first claw is a miss. Second claw is a miss. Bite is a miss.
Sad but true.
Okay.
And then I will move and shoot. Or you're next.
Shoot.
Are you staying where you are?
Out of the way.
Okay, which one you shoot?
Same one I had.
This one?
No, same one I was in. Yes.
Okay. But it's not engaged in melee with her yet. Okay.
Hit.
That is a hit. Okay.
8.
Ooh.
Plus.
Alright, that one's got an arrow in it. You see its goat like face cringe. And then it sticks its tongue out. Okay. So you move half, or however up to half.
Okay.
Six.
Is this the first person?
And you.
do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll veer this way closer to the tree in order to give myself a shot. So I'm gonna say you are only at because of the tree and where you are, and you're at -1. Okay. So then I'll press the 4.
I curse thee, because
Better than 3. Can't roll squat. Oh. Okay.
Your dice.
I
Look at that, man.
9 to
4. Actually 5.
5. Okay.
That would make it shoot like in the regular.
I'm going to move closer.
You said that was Logan. Who's who? Can't remember. That's
Yes.
Ben.
Yes.
This is.
What's Ben doing?
That's you.
No,
No,
that's me.
That may have been one that was,
That might have been put in there for me.
yeah, it was
Okay. All right.
temporary.
Hey,
That's what it was.
I'm going to 5 that way.
Temporary water jam. Hey, step in front of the party.
Then I'm
Good to shoot people in the back of the head.
this.
Okay. Well, that looks like you have a pretty much
Extra
clear
card.
shot. So.
And 12. which
Contractor.
is
I haven't killed a
six
car in
cards.
years.
Ooh. No matter how hard it's trying.
Okay.
Last time he tried to get killed by me a lot.
Dug him up once to kill me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bring it
that's
down.
just common determined.
I'll let you move 8 more. Roll your move silently.
Ooh,
29. I
How
got
do you
it.
make it that
you
time?
got a flanker.
No, I'm going around the back.
That's flanking.
Flanking is when you're on the side, and the rear tack is when
I
you're on
thought
the
flanking was
back,
coming from the side.
and
It's moving around it, so you're on the flank of it, but what your ultimate goal is to come up from behind it.
Right.
Right now,
Which is
you're
probably what I should be doing. But,
So,
I've got some more things in mind.
one of them is just gonna be gone. We're gonna, wait a minute, where's Jimmy?
But
He's over
you're-
there, some goblin down.
that's your right, and then I go.
Hey,
You know,
later than I.
you know my goal.
She's way later than I.
Is to seduce that.
Oh, she's way later than I.
I'm gonna take that picture right away.
Okay. So.
There's no teacher.
Gentlemen, now it's not the time for victory.
Listen to this shit. Why don't you go chew on a bone?
Okay. I love bones.
I know, I heard you crunching them at dinner. Everyone did.
So it's their turn.
Manners, boy, man.
At least wash your feet before you eat with them.
I'm just gonna have an apple while
I'm gonna tie you to Emily Post.
I'm 12 world white. I'm gonna take
That was
a
you.
Manners.
I did that one.
So anyway, while I'm fighting, I'm just gonna take out an apple and enjoy it by a tree and watch the fight.
Oh.
We were
What was that, window?
Window.
That's a Windows
Yeah.
thing.
Listen over here while you guys fight.
Yeah, well, the rest of you are killing everybody. I'm gonna search the dead
Wait,
guys.
you're not gonna run into the backstab the last guy standing there.
Pretty little shit.
Lee, roll me
And that's the real human. I'm not talking about the kid.
I got
Hey.
a 10.
He sent me a happy birthday today.
Windows,
Yeah, no doubt.
He what?
Windows sent him a happy birthday.
So I sang him happy birthday when you came. Windows sent him a happy birthday. I did it on my own before I knew Windows was in a copycat.
Is he a copycat or a copycat?
Let's say it.
It's really sad.
Okie dokie. So that's on average, they took half their move, and then they're gonna take the other half. And then apparently T-Losh has got 2 of them on her. Her armor class is what? 5. So they need,
That's good piano music.
Thank you.
they need that. So they get 2 powerful fists each, and then I'll go.
Oh, you can't really argue.
Oh, I had it.
That is good piece.
So the first one on the left, there's a miss, a punch, a hit, and a headbutt. Is a natural 20! Unbelievable.
Gave it to you, or you?
No.
They're about to murder the dog.
Otherwise, before he passed away. So that. Definitely 2 years ago.
Holy cow.
Okay, this is gonna be sad.
Subdued.
What happened?
They both rolled natural 20s with their goat headbutts on my dog.
I told you about something. Sit down, Chris. We
You lost.
All right, first of
No.
all, the headbutt, Daryl roll me a.
That's
Daryl roll me percentile.
That's blood that's coming out of there. That's real blood.
It's real blood.
Oh, 6.
Ooh, right in the nose. And another 20. Natural 20. Another hit, another 20. A critical wound.
It was a 15. One rolled 20-20, I rolled 20-15.
So the first
And we
one.
got cleric. Does it work on dogs?
8.
Oh, otherwise it wouldn't work on you.
I'm also.
Hey, we learned long ago we're our own doctor.
Okay,
Then
the
you
first
can-
hit on her nose does 8 points, and then blood just starts gushing out of her.
You're gonna have to cut that. You're gonna cut where the snake fitting, and you're gonna need the
Whenever
separate
you
blood.
have a busted nose, you know, it makes it harder to breathe.
Something in his ass?
What the doctor said? The doctor said you're gonna die.
Stated victim must roll a system shot. Roll me percentile.
Blue. 01.
Okay, and roll me the percentage chance equal to double damage. Roll another percent.
What's the different dice there?
94.
Okay. So her nose isn't completely ripped off.
It's
But
completely ripped off.
it is not.
Oh, okay.
But this first roll was that loss is permanent. So
What you're trying to do?
until somebody can fix her nose,
Incredible.
she has -2 to hit, and she's at ×3 fatigue. So
He runs away.
she's hurt. And then the second hit,
It's one of the biggest things I've always had with D&D is that it don't. If you're in battle and you're getting the shit kicked out of you, at some point you go, I need to get out of this situation for whatever reason.
Right.
And I don't. It's always you fight to the death.
no, there's morale. That's like this dog is.
No, I'm not talking about like our side. It's the bad guy's side.
Oh, mine always roam around usually.
Really?
They
I don't know that
probably
I've ever.
We've had them right
I don't know of any.
because usually I like these
So she
whole
also
asses,
takes
they fall
3
down.
points of damage. Well, they hit. She's gonna roll percentage there.
Okay.
And also, these guys aren't going to be running away. I don't think they really have much going on.
Another percentage is
Well, I did play chess with
67.
This must
And
be
the
what
second
people.
one, the one side, it headbutted her in her upper chest. And she took, what did I just tell you? She took 3?
Yeah.
Add 1 to that for 4. And now that's also going to bleed for, so somehow the horn, the goat horn said scratched into her chest, so she's got a big gaping wound there.
Okay.
And for the serious wound in the chest, she has another -2 to hit and damage and -50 pounds to her carrying ability. So now she's at a -4 to hit, and she's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, can you press?
So that's, and now I need to roll to see if she's knocked down. And that would be for these large creatures. That would be a no and a yes. So she needs a save versus paralysis. So just roll 20. And if you go low, she is knocked to the ground. 9. And she is a how many hit dice creature?
3 plus 3.
Okay, we go to here, and we go to there, and you roll a 9, that is not good enough. So she said, doo-doo-doo, and she's on the ground, and she's hurt bad. Okay. So those guys attack, and then the others
Hey, gang, up on her? You dirty bastard.
So now we go to the.
Do I get a second arrow shot?
I don't know, do you?
Should you stayed in your position,
I stayed in my position.
I hadn't moved.
but does it go, you
What's
get
your
both of them
attachment?
now, or do we go and then he gets the second shot?
Is it the short bow?
No, I got long, but yeah.
You got it on?
No, you go ahead and take your shot.
We get to the round.
Which one are you shooting at?
Same one. Try to put it on the ground. Where is it at? Here?
One of those two that's 18 or 12.
As far as I remember, I think
I think it's at 18. I think left.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. You can pick whichever one you want.
Hit.
Roll Dankus.
Max damage.
Okay, so that one is knocked down and it is apparently dead. Okay. And that's everybody. Go ahead. Go ahead. You guys land. Okay. New round. Actions.
I'm gonna continue my plan.
Just a full move.
Yes, I'm racing forward.
I'm continuing my
You're gonna
plan.
try and, okay.
I've got a clear shot on one over the down dog. I'm going to try to take one of them down.
You
I'm gonna
should
stay
have
where I'm
a fair
at.
shot over the down because it's.
I'm going to stay.
So you're gonna
stand my
attack.
ground and I'm going to attack.
I drop my bow, I pull my spear, and I charge.
I will.
Oh,
I will.
Finally.
Yeah, I think we're all.
I think my arrow.
Okay, roll 10 for initiative.
Alright, okay.
I'm going to roll.
That's six.
Okay. You guys, whoever's moving on fastest gets to move.
What about me? Fine, we'll be on.
Yeah, you'll move.
Just tell me when to roll.
Hand me my yardstick there.
Ah.
And your move is 12? Yes.
Mark's listening.
Okay, so charging, you go 1.5 times.
My move is
move 9.
My move is 13.
I've taken 4 shots in the same place.
I thought you dropped it down.
Working 720, so you'll move 10. So you can reach pretty much wherever you want to reach. All right. So you charge, and at the end of your charge, you have the
I've got my spear
you want
drawn.
initiative, and you attack. So you're +2 to hit. However, your armor class is at a minus whenever it's their turn. So you're +2 to hit. You roll a 8. 6 +2 is 8. So that hits an armor class of. And that goes 15 on the spear. So you missed your attack. Next,
Alright, here
you move.
I got it. I'm moving silently.
So that would be.
It's 24.
Okay, so next round,
Everybody.
if they don't move, you may. Okay, where do you want to go?
See, to the right of both of those trees, those X's are trees, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm moving towards the dog.
And you're.
I'm not sprinting, I'm not doing the charge.
You're just doing a full move.
I'm doing a full move.
Okay, so you move 6 this phase, and then the next phase you move 6 more. Okay. So that guy's dead, but that's not dead. That's not dead.
And there's that. Right. And the one in the back. There's two of them back
There's
there,
two
right?
back here still.
Okay, who's next? Anyone else on fast?
Take a shot.
Your shot is on average. Anybody else?
Play it once.
What do you do?
I am going to attack the one in front of me.
Okay. So you guys, my side one initiative.
How often does somebody actually do the shit that makes sense?
So now
I'm gonna kill that
on
motherfucker trying to kill me.
average, the winner side of average is my side. I rolled a 3 good. You did a 6. So first thing we do is this guy's gonna try and attack and heal him. So it's easy to just run up there.
Sure. Absolutely.
Oh,
So what is your armor class?
He showed up to a gun fight. It's
showed up to a
not
gun
very
fight with
much.
a minigun.
10.
No magic protections on or anything.
It's 10:45, what the hell?
Looks like you
All right.
got, looks like
So
you got a
they need-
pistol to an automatic fight.
Yeah.
What kind of pistol you have? It could be an automatic.
I don't care, it's a magnum.
Block 18.
It's a magnum.
Punch, hit, and headbutt. Miss. So 2 punches. You and you take 4 plus 3 is 7. And the first punch you say versus paralyzation would be knocked down. Roll 20, you and I.
That would probably not be hot.
Alright, so you're knocked down. And then while you're down on the ground, he goes, punches you again.
You keep them up
Okay,
there.
As long as he doesn't try to make it, I'm in good shape.
Now,
That comes
is that
next round.
total, or is that real?
that's real.
And what was the total? I didn't get the set.
That comes next round.
So,
Pretty good.
okay, so this guy is going to be able to reach low.
With your height, charisma. Smile, listen,
This guy reaches there. You're being attacked by 2 individuals. So apparently the dog on the ground. Okay, now the dog, at the end of the round, last time, he took 2 more points of damage. Okay.
Dang, man.
So-
I was dying, dude.
Gil has 2 guys on you. Your armor class is. Unfortunately, you don't get a dex bonus because you charged, and you have +1.
So it'll be 8 at the moment.
So 9. Okay. So they
This one
need.
does with +3, so you plus 3.
So let's start with the guy on the left.
Did 11?
I have
You get your armor. Another
Another
miss.
+3 on the other.
I think it's,
That is a hit.
this one
That's
says
against me.
That means coming.
A 1.
Is that for incoming or where do you see it?
Oh, yeah, I think that's for, I don't know, for reaction. Is that what you're talking about? Reaction?
So
Oh, no, this one
you
doesn't.
got. Have
I know, right?
7.
Bad. It's usually double.
And you're not have a chance of knockdown, and he loses his other attacks. And he is moved closer. So now basically you're just
Do I have a clear shot on one of the asshole names on
well, you would be firing into melee, so you'd have to take a called shot to avoid hitting your friend. But yes, you do have a pretty good shot. Yeah. This one has cover.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll take those up on the opportunity. Trying to get one off of him and go.
Okay, so you need to wait in your delayed phase because you're doing a called shot. So, with you and you're done because you got knocked down and didn't get. So,
My second crawl.
Lodi is getting attacked. Miss. He hits. And he hits.
Hey, what's the shake up with the heart?
So you must be 8.
Five. Shake it over more.
I thought it was an 8 as well.
I thought shake it over 8.
And
That's what I've got.
okay.
Alright, what do I do?
So now it's your turn. Roll one more move silently.
Holy fuck, bro, he's moving it.
Oh no.
No.
62.
Okay.
Somebody has died, and it's not gonna be a double.
Because he listened to me.
Okay.
Huh?
Because he listened to me.
So you can't next round you'll be able to backstab him if he doesn't move. Okay, now it's your if you get a second shot. Or have you even taken
I mean,
take
take
the
a
first
first
shot? Okay, so you take your first shot on the loser side advantage. And which one are you aiming? The one coming at you on right there. Okay.
13 hits your armor class of
You don't forget, say 13 plus 1.
13 plus 1 hits armor class 1.
That's a hit. Roll damage. Of course, your thing has that plus 1 figured in already. So, 5, okay. Okay, anyone else on the loser side of there? Actually, you go and put the loser side.
Slow, because it's called jump.
Alright, so now it's their turn on the winning side of slow.
Does he get a second shot or not?
Not because it goes by phases.
Okay.
So he reaches. He is going to attempt to smash you to the ground with his ugly face.
Yeah. The whole ugly face thing.
If he was pretty, he could smack me in the ground.
Right, yeah.
That ugly face.
Can't stand somebody who's ugly.
Right. Slam me looking down, piss on the dirt.
Bart, this
Yeah.
guy moved from here up to here. So there's about to be two guys on him.
Okay, but well, he's in the way of my shot, so this thing's.
So one on you. What's your armor class?
Do they notice me at all?
Claw, not yet. Miss. Claw,
Soon they
hit.
will.
That's right. Hit. First of all, no, and yes.
So I lose the shot by changing the target.
You can only take 4 points damage, but you can save versus paralyzation, or you can knock
I'm
down.
gonna say 20.
You want a high roll,
Do a 14.
or equal to.
17.
You are not knocked out, but you do get. Now that he's on you on melee, you try to shoot him with an arrow, he gets a free attack on. So the only way you can, there's really not much you can do.
Just lay there and take your ass.
Okay.
I take my shot on this guy here.
Which one?
The one here.
This one.
Yeah, because he's in the way, actually.
Okay. This is your first shot. Shot! What armor class is that?
Three,
What's your attack of 12?
12.
Okay, so you get a 9, that's a miss. Alright. Lodi gets.
We don't get our second shot?
Hold on.
Wait, no, I gotta no, try to keep it going.
Alright, so these two are over here fighting.
Would cast Cure Scurvy.
And on slow.
Lemon juice.
What is that?
Your eye.
Here, that might be seen.
Here's a line.
I just had some laughs to go. Here, take this, your teeth look horrible.
Looks like you've got a cut. Here's some iodine.
Okay, he is going to run past you to get to you, but when he does, you can attempt to hit him, except for you would have to probably throw out your bow to do the
It's
attack.
large, right?
If he already had an arrow knock, he can take that second
Well,
shot.
then you'd be opening himself up to this guy getting an attack, so.
Then if I drop my bow, can I
Stand by ground.
attack the one that just went past?
If he attacks the one that passes him, won't he be opening himself up either way?
Yes.
Do a free attack.
I will not try.
Okay. Alright, so he reaches you.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
Cloak of Avoidance.
And you know what that does?
Yeah, pushes me away from him.
Okay.
You can't, if you see me, it pushes me away from him.
Okay.
It's two negative energy pressing against each other. They just can't touch, no matter how much they want to.
And as he does that.
Hey, if I turn that inside out and I go next to your wife, goes right
No,
next
no.
to her. Only if she's bigger than you.
Yeah.
That was the laugh.
Yeah. Earlier, I started to ask you questions.
Go ahead, I'll do it.
Okay.
It's set. It's just red.
I mean, the spellcaster sets up natural propulsion between the affected object and all other living things except yourself. Thus, any living creature attempting to touch the affected object is repulsed, unable to come closer than 1 foot, or repulses the affected object depending on the relative mass of the two. What is it?
So the cloak will fly right off here.
No,
What?
it pushes me away
Better tie
from
down
him.
what you're on.
Yeah, that would kind of be the question. Okay.
Depending on the size of them to me, and push me away from him. Or he just could go home.
You greasy bastard. I cannot wait.
Okay, so it moves to you, it goes to attack you, and it
Do I have to do a dex check or something to stay on my
pushes you
feet?
backwards. Go ahead and say versus paralyzation. If you have a,
One!
well, it doesn't matter what I was about to say. So you're knocked down.
Oh,
Okay. And
It knocked into a tree. Boom! Fuck this. Good night.
I think that's it for
that repulsed me from the tree too. Any living object.
Okay.
It repulsed you from the rock you tripped over.
Next round, actions, and we'll start with Kate.
I'm still going with
Backstab?
that. Yes.
All right. You do it.
Oh, is it, I said one on top of me?
Yeah. You gotta get up.
I don't have to get up and cast though.
Yes, because that's not how you learn how to cast spells. You didn't learn to cast spells from being from.
How do you know?
Ah, because you weren't
Unless you
me.
cast a spell that only needs verbal. He knows Father Nelson. In other words, no, you can't cast any spell with semantic. So
I'm gonna start training to do that.
you can.
If I
Right in the middle of
I got
that.
one-handed casting.
will.
Me and Gaspar worked on one-handed casting. That's how I got one-handed casting.
Action.
I'm activating my armor now.
You're gonna use magic.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe,
My spear.
I can play eggs normally in the afternoon and in the morning. And when they hit 10, we'll lay an egg.
I am
Sounds like that. Start making them out.
Okay.
Or,
Sounds good. Roll a 10 for initiative. Be a 2.
I grew up on a farm, so that's sadly how I'm.
Oh, your side is sped up a pace. So anybody that goes on fast, on very fast.
Very fast I get
So
up.
we'll start with.
Who rolled that? You keep rolling.
You can go ahead and get up. You can go ahead and get up and then use your
Armor on.
you activate your magic item. Caden, you move and you go for the backstab on this creature. You have +4 to hit. Roll a 20.
Okay.
What's your THAC0 with your? It's from your sheet. You should list your
I
weapon.
got it. It's 20. 20.
Okay. Roll
14.
14.
+4.
Okay.
Did you say it was +4?
Yes.
So that's 18.
And that is a successful backstab. What's the damage?
I don't know.
Look on your sheet.
Weapon. Would you use a knife?
Yeah.
Use a knife?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a large creature. 1d2.
He used the cool.
There's a D4.
Remember what's the bottom earlier? It's, coin. Odds or evens.
Oh.
One.
Okay, and times 2 makes 2. So you stab it in the back, though, you damage it.
Doesn't he have a multiplier for max
So
damage?
that times 2.
No, that is a multiplier.
Does it notice me out? No, it still doesn't notice the giants.
He thought it ticked it.
He doesn't take it.
Okay, so this is the one that's
What's the spider monkey doing?
Okay.
Now I got to change my class to a spider monkey.
Yeah.
What's that
Okay.
spider monkey doing in the Emerald Forest?
We'll call you Rooster. We'll get spurs on you. You can just jump.
All right. Who is next?
I'm
You went,
getting
you
up.
got up. You can take a half move at some point.
No.
I guess it's just you guys then. So,
If I take a move, that thing gets our
is on
extra
6.
attack on me, right,
6
Cobb?
would be average.
I go to move, that thing can gets attacked.
Unless you withdraw,
Yeah,
which
no,
means
I
you back away a certain way.
Yeah, I'm back into the other one.
Okay.
17 with
Right to hit.
class
Roll
2.
thank you. And I think your spear is D8.
Yeah, against large. 5 plus 3 for my anger.
Which one? One closest to Tila?
Yes.
Oh, and at the end of last round, Tila actually just.
She's at 1, so at some point she's going to lose consciousness. Okay.
And you said you did that one, and you did 5?
Yes.
He is wounded, but still up. Okay, that leaves you. You drop your bow, you draw your sword, and you need to roll.
11. So, there's,
What armor class do you have?
Imagine what that portal was.
Alright, so when you strike it, there's a little bit of a spark, but it doesn't do any damage. Okay. And you guys are all done, so it's up to them. So,
What's Benny doing?
I'm gonna potion! Benny! Dude. Ghost me, Benny! Ghost me now!
I need a stove, dude.
alright, up here. The one turns around, and it's going to try to attack most.
I give me a free attack.
It does.
I take it.
Anger.
Oh!
What's your anger?
Roll 3.
So
Oh,
6.
unfortunately, that is a.
It's,
Mine doesn't matter. Doesn't work.
Well, you get a
well,
+2.
You're naked. I don't think you're having a doctor.
You roll a 4.
I don't know, some of those you have natural armor classes.
Alright,
I try anyway.
They really fixed it.
Mudlab, there's a.
I tried to sneak into place.
No!
What's your armor class? 8?
Run!
And that's a 1.
Because of his dex bonus.
Oh, here, armor.
It's 5.
Natural armor. 10. Natural armor class is 10.
That's 5.
But you have real armor and you have a dex bonus.
What's below natural armor?
5.
Okay. What about your dex
Alright.
bonus?
Fine. That's all those numbers.
So I'll go ahead and take 3 points of damage. Get in your chair, put 3 points of damage on your sheet,
No.
and you're not knocked down. The other one goes over to you for the claw. Natural 20! Hey, why not? And nothing. And headbutt, and your max is what?
8.
Alright,
No,
so
it's
armor.
6 because I do have my dex bonus. 6.
6. That is a hit. And that is a miss. So you, with a headbutt and a
Claw, bite, headbutt.
takes only 2 points. And then no chance of not. Okay.
Do they have 4 attacks?
They have 2 claws and a headbutt.
Okay, so there's no bite.
No.
Okay.
I keep saying bite.
No. I know that's what it is. Okay.
Claw, but. Okay. So they're done. Over here on
I
Eel.
go like this.
Claw. That's an actual
I can't jump it.
claw.
Like I said,
Another miss.
I put my hands in here like this.
Holy
She's
shit.
standing up over my leg and headbutt my fist.
That big glow behind me is my God going, bitch, you're about to die.
Miss. Hit.
Mess up my good looks with his headbutt and freak shit. I got girls to meet, you know what I'm saying? 500 years, brother.
He's ready to go and steal someone's wife.
Philip is waiting for her.
Thanks.
And on you. Your armor class is 8.
Yes.
Miss. Hit.
I want to know what the confusion level is of the one that tried to grab a hold of me.
You take 4 points of damage.
They're slippery little shit.
And you can say versus paralyzation or what?
How are you?
Alright, you're not knocked down.
Nice doing you okay.
Okay.
I'm telling you, he can roll everything.
And that's
He can roll my hits next time.
Oh. He's not very smart, so he's gonna go back up to you.
So we're going to take him to the 12
And once again, he swings. And that's a miss. A miss. And that would hit you, but you're like, dang. And now you can say this paralyzation again, or you're knocked down again. Did you make it?
Mm,
Your first number is there, but you would add in that. So you make it. Alright, so you're not knocked down.
Oh, sorry.
That. Okay, new round. Actions?
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
I'll go and try to regroup.
Lodi,
Don't say that.
Lodi,
You're right there.
says,
with
drink
him.
this at the end of his turn, and he hands you a potion.
Okay.
I'm going to attack.
You're attacking.
Attacking.
Cassidy.
I'm attacking the one.
Fire away.
Caden's
Am I
not.
far enough away from everybody that I can blow up?
Let's attack.
Alright.
No.
Roll a d10 for initiative.
Let's go.
Lead at 2. 3. Alright, fast goes. Caden, you're up. Roll a hit.
Okay.
Put him down.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Jeez.
What are you looking for? Right
Here
there.
it is.
It's in your hand.
That's right. That's one.
Oh, roll 30.
Oh, there it is. I better get a good one.
I'll
Oh,
finish her off.
11.
Oh.
Alright, I got it.
Roll it again.
Oh,
That's not right here.
You're gonna kill my dog.
hit
roll.
friend. It says hit friend.
Again.
29.
29. Let's see. You,
Oh, I remember this.
your left arm gets hit. Sit down.
Oh.
Roll a saving throw. I roll a 20.
Well,
Alright, your left arm is broken.
what?
Ah!
I'm gonna run.
Ah, that sounded
My
funny.
plan of action is run.
Okay, who's next?
I heard him look Three bones, we're fighting!
Who's next on fast?
I
Oh, I am.
I'll take an apple long. I didn't
Yeah,
take
but
it.
I am as well.
Fast goes.
18 hits.
Alright.
Eight.
8 plus 1 makes 9.
Man, really?
Plus 1.
Killed you, man, killed you.
Why did I get a plus 1?
The sword.
Sword.
I thought you said I didn't have short sword.
No, that's not that. It's the sword. Remember what
24.
Ela said? You get a
Oh yeah,
range
bonus
to
to
it,
hit against the creatures.
Give me 20-foot radius here.
Okay. So it would be from here. There. There's your 20-foot radius.
Alright.
Are you going on fast?
Casting.
What's the casting?
Casting time is 3.
Yeah, that's
I know
fast.
there's no
Give him a touch blue. And a fireball. Fuck you, bitch.
Okay. Roll your Dinkus.
And
Not have to
Let's see,
save.
that's
the area explodes with light.
4,
Roll Dinkus.
6.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, I think there's a maximum.
Is
on
there?
that. I think there's a maximum of 10. I think.
6. Maximum 10. So I got 2, 4, 6. I need 4
Well,
more.
we still gotta, we've been playing for 3 hours, but it's been
Slow.
too much action to pause. I actually have to go read it. But I want to finish the status. Okay. So that
There's
looks like.
12, 22, 24, 25,
All right.
26, 27, 28,
So
29, 30, 31, 32,
The darkness is lit up with flame.
37! Boom! Oh, that's a college number. That blows all of them out.
That creature.
Chain fireball.
The college number always wins.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Okay.
Right in
You're right in front of you, and you won initiative, so you get to go first.
2, 5,
Justin.
10, 14, 19.
Okay. Roll a Those are magic missiles.
Roll a d10. Let me get a 9. Five. Okay, he is not knocked down. And goes back to your 3. Finally hits. For 5 more. And it goes.
Ready like that? I didn't even know I was
17.
Ooh, I'm just thinking all the light. We're in the dark fight with this, all of a sudden, boom.
6.
Destiny.
Alright. It's getting worse.
I love the smell of kill.
Yeah, and you went, buddy, and you broke your arm.
Alright,
So that means
How
it's
did
back
that
to her.
I'm running.
Quit showing your arm,
You
man.
take a half move after. It's an attack of opportunity.
I'm running. I broke my arm.
You can. I'm not gonna attack.
Well, he's gonna follow him, so if he leaves the square, you can.
I will take it.
I'm not gonna take it.
Oh, I will take it. But
I'm not gonna attack him.
At least he doesn't get the
Break his other arm. No warning.
Yeah.
That'll teach him.
It's
You know, that's the first time
Three,
nobody was in the actual.
That's
So did you?
That's a hit.
Well, I mean,
You might be able to kill him.
Yeah. No crew was in the general vicinity.
Hey, I'm trying over here.
Usually the car was trying to grab my arm, but I was trying to get on
He's wrestling something. Move. Yes, move.
Alright, move. It's now gonna attack you.
I did it right there.
That's a hit. Uh-oh, Mudblood's going down.
We got this.
Mudblood, you're at you're 3 so far. Make 2 is 5. Wow. 3 is 8. So you're at -8 so far. You have 4 more hit points.
Keep your little ass away from the large animal.
What about staying next to Bart?
And
It sounded like common.
I'm dead.
Saber's paralyzation to be knocked down. Roll 20.
Oh, 15.
That can stay a brutal beating too, and still fucking beat.
I know. Okay. So,
It's like, now I'm like Batman in The Dark Knight Rises. Just.
20!
Oh
No. Claw.
Oh,
What's your other thing? 6.
no! Oh my God, these goatmen are overpowered.
Fourth thing.
headbutt.
They broke my arm, and they started just mauling me.
Well,
Don't
the second
go
one was
into the
the.
animals.
Oh, because of what they call
Don't pet the animals. I didn't read the sign.
You're right, 4 times the hit.
How many times you roll?
Only 3.
Let's stop after that face. Want to see what the sound can be.
Yeah, favorite versus paralyzation to be knocked down there. Gil.
I chain lightning. Sorry, guys.
Just me. Alright.
I like chain fireball, though.
Oh,
Takes a double lead, person that hits him.
Wow.
yeah. First guy takes 4, and this guy takes 1 dive. One dive.
Leo. Wow, you take 10.
It's actually that's pretty good. Spell, really. I walked
And
through.
it doesn't matter.
I walked through like legend.
Hey, Chris slips on a banana peel.
Oh, yeah. Of the round.
And Mount Armor, they were taking extra damage.
But I remember they
You
could
can make it to whatever your constitution is.
The reason it is the dice.
Yeah.
Forever?
Bang, bang, bang.
Probably, yeah. And she's losing 2 per turn.
Mervyn really didn't kind of show it off as well as it could have been.
What's Benny doing over there? Like, seriously, Benny, help us.
Okay.
Benny's handing out potions, man.
What about me?
Okay.
You're way over there. Benny's back here.
Help me. Just toss one, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh,
With your luck, I can see it.
This is my Molotov.
That's the only one I had.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up off the ground. I don't care.
Okay.
I want heals.
That was my last solo healing.
You're right. Actions. You're right there.
I am
Spear attack on the guy.
Oh, attack him! No,
Blood?
no, I'm running. Okay.
Continue to run?
Yeah.
Do I take the damage?
I'm going back.
No, not
Who can I see I'm casting?
annual. Well, he's down, and he's got a guy that's,
Okay, I'm casting on him.
he's still fighting him, and they're having a battle.
I'm getting all.
Ewan is still fighting somebody. Lodi is moving up this way. He's
Okay,
fighting
you got
him.
Benny and Lodi
And
backward.
Lovelet is running from this other.
He's on you.
That's Benny. Benny.
Yeah, but you keep saying loading.
Okay,
That's all right. I take on this one here. I'm casting. So.
Alright, roll initiative.
No, no, no. No.
Okay, roll 10. Roll.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Lee's gonna do it.
Lee.
Right.
Ah.
All right. What did you roll?
So you'll,
Oh
okay,
my god, they're
Fast.
getting destroyed.
you move, and basically it's a chase now, so that's, because your move is double.
He wants you dead.
And it's
Stop watching me get all them
basically you guys
cute.
run off. Okay, so who else on back?
And I was never heard from again.
Give up.
It said that they collected the debt. Normally my meeting is like broken.
Who are you,
One right in front of me.
all of them?
With this couple.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's all in one. I only have one guy in front of me.
Yeah, all your missiles in one?
Okay.
3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
How many do I have?
13, 14.
Right?
He's down and
How many
out.
do I have?
Oh, the 14. That's max. Yeah, max.
Who's next? You?
Yeah.
You're casting a
Yeah,
spell.
arcane out, same thing, he was fired on that one.
Okay.
4, 5,
Add +1.
oh, 5 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14,
That's enough.
20.
Nice.
Awesome. Spear. A 1! Roll a 30. Why did I pick that die? I don't know.
What is this?
Hey, no,
This is like
26.
the floor all over
Oh,
again. Hey, Daddy, this is the
No,
floor.
it's not. These guys are.
all over again.
30. One over.
4. We missed it.
Okay.
Oh, so
26. Hey,
they were saying board.
Board. Board.
Well, he said a story where the board kept
It
getting
goes to
funny.
like
It'll be a
do
symbol.
this. Yeah, push your spear out of the way, but its hand like goes and rubs in your
I
eye.
guess it's a futile.
And for roll a d6.
Well, dog it or down.
For the next 2 rounds, you are at -5 to hit because your eyes are all.
Burger. Ow.
He poked me in the eye. Yeah, exactly.
That's the Latin for eye damage.
So you hear me say in Latin.
I cast ophthalmology. Puppy.
Okay.
He's sitting there binding the dog with the fucking monster fucking chilling.
What happened to the dog anyway?
Got beat the hell up.
Okay, so
We'll bury you both in the same
truth is
hole.
out there. That'd be good.
Actually, I'll save the dog.
You're looking
Oh,
in
it's
the
light
right
alert.
direction. You see him being chased by one of the creatures off in the woods.
Okay.
Loki,
I've already told my action.
Then he goes
Run this way!
I
We're running a great big circle.
Stops, but it is incapacitated. But
What's up? Laps around
there you
us.
go. And the lady is watching. He that like did he fix?
I'm
her
coming.
nose?
Just let me get around the way.
Yeah, I see. No.
I go
So
around
gotta
Pacific.
do that when I come back.
I think I'm in China.
So that leaves these 2 guys here. So to take you back in time. A miss. A miss.
I was in
A
combat.
miss. Man, Rody is getting lucky here. Okay.
It's not Lodi, it's Benny.
Oh, Benny's biting the dog.
End of that round, actions. Are you still going to try?
I want to run back to them. Why are you making me run off?
Well,
So, because you said you were running off.
yeah, you said you were running away from the creature.
Yeah,
And the
But
creature's behind you.
You can try to circle back if you want.
I am.
Okay, where do you want to end up?
I want to end up by them.
By bar?
Let's end up by where all the big lights are pulling us from.
I'll run back with the rest of them are.
You'll get back there and not this round, but next round. Okay. And you see him,
I'm coming back.
you see him turning.
We can hear him
action.
Can I see him?
Yeah, because it's
Through the
dark
trees.
and you can. Okay.
Casting. If I can see him, I'm casting. If I can't see him, I can't.
I'm
I'm pissed.
I'm pulling my board
Brushing
out.
my teeth.
Okay. And then
I cast fresh breath.
Moving, intercept over here, try to help out with the dog.
Okay.
Fucking eye!
Oh,
I'm
Leo.
gonna kill you!
Leo, you lose another point then at the end of that round.
Where's? I don't know where the Leo is. He's right behind me.
Okay.
Leo's laying down.
And
I
you.
can see that now.
I'm
Still
attacking.
attacking, because you're gonna fight for your life.
Leo's
Roll
on danger.
initiative, Leo.
His attacker out.
Beat a 3. Okay, fast, so those turns. So anybody going on, you are casting on fast, okay?
I'm moving my maximum movement to try to get over and help.
Maximum movement, okay, hold on. Give me that.
Oh,
Throw it. You.
Don't do it.
So,
I'm moving in this direction, trying to
your
move
move is
up.
12, isn't it, or higher than that? Next sheet. There you go. 15, is that?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back, so you move up to here on this phase, and then you can go somewhere else next phase.
I'm gonna take a shot on this phase. Once I
Well,
you
next
know, I may
phase is
half.
shot.
No, I know I can't move maximum shit. I'm gonna move my maximum.
And then next
And then
round.
next round, I'm gonna
Okay,
shoot.
alright. So basically, where do you want to be if that?
I'm gonna be over by this tree with, yeah.
Okay, so you're done. Okay, so just go to you, you're up. You have -5 to hit.
Yipper!
You miss.
Quit moving around!
And oh, you would go over. Okay, you're gonna-
Oh, look early.
You go?
Buck Arcano Rod. 3.
Hey, how many of those you got?
Oh, that's 20 because he was already there. So he.
He doesn't know. 5? Oh, shit, yeah.
This ain't useful stuff.
Okay, so the creature that was following you was
electric.
blasted
See lights
blasted by magical energy.
So it's can't.
You are apparently safe.
It was,
I'm still running.
Okay,
I'm still
so then that leaves
You're gonna call it
the
lights.
creature on you. Block. Miss.
Oh, thanks.
Hit. Take 4 points.
Ah!
And you are not subject to
That's
knockback.
one of the nice things that.
I've seen the eyeball.
Yeah,
And
that's
hit.
one of the nice things about the new fabrics.
Yeah.
I've always worn the cotton.
At that time.
Oh,
You only rolled like 3 20s against me.
Right.
This
Okay, he's knocked down. He's out.
I'm amazed that I'm.
I don't like poly.
Okay, go around.
I'm headed back.
You head back.
It seems
Okay,
like it's
so you
not
get
more.
here, or you can go wherever you want in the.
Yeah.
Here.
Headed
Yep.
back to him.
Yeah, two-
That's nice.
Well, you're going where you thought he was.
Head back to him.
So that's where you end up and you see all of that.
He's heading back to me.
You're probably attacking. You're probably attacking, right?
You keep running away.
Ewan?
Yo!
As you look around,
Yes.
you see. he's
I'm
the
looking.
one
Do I
that's
see
over
him?
there. Who, him?
Just look.
Leo. I'm gonna say roll a 30 and add 10 to your level.
22. Oh, it's my level?
So you need a 20 or
Well,
less.
I have 2 levels.
Which one highest?
Okay. So that would be 10. And add what?
10.
20.
So you need a 20 or less on a 30 to see.
And I did it.
Okay, well then you see.
I'm heading over to him.
Okay.
What I did.
Oh, well, they gotta remember, this guy's, he knocked him down. So
Well, there's a monster behind me?
Yep.
Yes. That's what you were looking for, is actions, right?
Yeah.
Yes, casting. If I turn around and look and I see the monster, I'm like,
Yes.
All right, Bart, you're gonna shoot an arrow.
Yeah.
And well, that's it for now. Somebody be a 6. Roll D10. 7. Still fast goes first.
Bebop, arcade, and run, and it's back.
You need to do at least 8 points.
Oh, it's good. 8 points on 2 die.
Okay. And
And that's our last one.
13 minus 5 is 8.
and that hits armor class up.
What's my saving class?
You missed. Your eyes.
Yeah, sorry, this must be the toughest some bitch I've ever done.
He's got the dodges and weaves. He's straight from you.
I'm sorry, this is
Your first shot.
I know.
Are you gonna do a call shot?
No, you cannot. That's a blatant lie.
Ah! Uh-oh. Okay. Now that's an issue. Okay, now.
That's an issue.
Now you roll.
That may cause some problems.
Now you roll a.
Now my ear hurts.
A D6. If you roll a 1 or a 2.
5.
No. Okay, so it goes at the creature, and that misses everything.
Brad, the good news is, he couldn't see that you made
Wait,
that.
wait. It's
It
no
wasn't an 8.
It's no point anyways. Who stuck over there? Oh!
It was me!
I think it was that freak kid that we had on with us. He's the one who did it.
He should shit for us.
Okay, you see Benny. You see Benny, he's got a lit, like a hot clay pot, and he goes,
Throw grenades.
at the creature.
Throw grenades.
And he rolls a
Drops it.
and
Free fire
fails his
himself.
level check. Okay, that was me. You're not a birdie monster. What did I roll? Okay, missile. 9 says he throws it, he misses everything, and he's like, "Oh, my wrist really hurts."
Breaks his wrist.
Oh, you got stars on your podcast.
We do?
That's all I'm seeing.
Oh, well, that's just the
Monitor.
Oh, okay.
We got stars?
Yeah, it was screensaver.
Oh.
Yeah. Light speed, space travel.
You're going through the stars, man.
Okay,
Having a little
so
flashback here.
he hurts himself. And over.
Can you get that monster back?
Okay. And
They're all over the place in this battle.
I
did
know.
his base round.
No, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
No, first of
They are.
and then I go up.
Oh, then you could have shot.
How many of them are left?
One.
Okay.
He is the strongest of them all.
Miss. 7. That is a hit with a claw. And headbutt is a miss.
Yeah, but they hit with the claws and hit
This
it
is like old men fight.
How are you?
Ow, I hit myself!
I'm gonna have to.
I broke my wrist!
And chance for knockdown.
I hit my arm!
You can take your second shot now. Now you got loadings.
I know, but I'm already
Are
kidding.
you doing a call shot?
4.
Apparently not. So.
Apparently not.
That'll teach you everything. Go up there and drop the fleet.
You miss everything.
You get killed.
Because a 4 wouldn't even be
Yeah.
loading. Alright.
What? You're such a shitty shot. You can't even hit your own dog.
So, next round.
Yeah, at least it wasn't
Where
one shot.
do you go now? You stay
No,
there?
I did.
Where are you going? Still?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, Lodi's down too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy bad shit.
But you killed that guy. Okay, so Betty is roll initiative. Are you still moving?
Yeah. Complete circle around the whole battle back fire.
Alright, you go. Is this back to the round 2 rounds that your eye hurt?
Oh, yeah, it was 2 rounds already.
Okay.
Okay, so normal chance to hit is a 6, and that does not hit.
Of this.
11.
Okay. Then he,
So dumb.
then he falls backwards. Ah, and he's over here by the dog. And that leaves you.
Go on my short sword and find the backpack.
Well, you're going to try to get back to this guy.
So now he does the cold shot.
You would have to move around, and you're not going to be able to make it this round. You still want to do that, or you just want to go up?
I'm just
You
going
can
to charge
charge
it.
it.
I'll charge it with them.
All right, you're at +2 hit. Roll. You're up your bow, and you roll an 11. +2 is 13. That hits what?
I got a attack of 10. Or no, I got a base attack of 13.
Short sword.
12.
So you hit. Roll Dinkus.
Short
Short
sword.
sword versus large is what?
28.
Over the 8. You might be able to kill it. You did. So Bart jumps in and says, they go, "Ah!" and it falls over.
Yay!
I go up to.
And we're gonna pause there because I gotta pee, and we'll be back.
I'll start stripping bodies. I mean,
We pause now. Urination.
we're pause. So, space and identification.
That's a smelly country.
Urination.
Urination.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was.
I was such a bad, you were so bad at that battle.
Well, we are. We're all that way, and everyone's gonna live.
We're alive.
That's good.
They're all dead, and we've killed them.
And broken arms and
Hey, that don't hurt.
Hey, you know what?
fire over there.
Very rarely do you get in battle and walk away with no wounds.
What?
Of course, unless you're me and you back off in the distance. Wait a minute. Me and you are the only two that didn't get hit.
Well, I got hit.
Oh, did you?
I got hit and knocked down.
Oh, yeah, I'm the only one on stage. What's up? I
Benny,
don't mind.
Benny didn't get hit.
Huh?
Benny did not get hit.
Yeah,
Benny hit himself.
Right.
Hurt my wrist.
He tried to pull it out of his pocket.
Oh no!
And this can make really good.
Just
Yeah.
Oh, my honey, over to go.
You know what's funny is this big black guy that I work with, his name's Benny.
Heart's on fire.
What are the people watching?
We're getting married.
Oh, that's
Someone you
great.
may, or you may remember.
What are people from the army actually?
Go.
Yeah.
I work with a big black guy named Benny. I mean, like he's 6'3",
Why
6'4".
do you have to say what race?
Because it's funny. He's punch drunk from being a boxer when he was younger.
Okay, got a flat nose and everything, big ears.
Oh, yeah.
What if people in the actual army somewhat did that? They like took out a grenade. Ah!
Well, yeah, they tripped, fell on their own grenade.
Yeah.
Purple heart!
Yeah, good for Sam. I remember.
Apparently this is her first time.
Oh. Why should you wait this long to get started?
You know, the only reason I know this, Ralph told me yesterday. I don't know who that is, that person is.
She was class of 84's vice president or president. She was student council.
Oh, one of those people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I have no memory of a lot.
Right. If you didn't really, if you didn't know somebody personally or hang out with them.
Right. I saw that picture of you, me, and Bob at your graduation.
Oh, wow, cool.
I mean, and it looks like we're, 7 years old.
Yeah, no kidding.
Your hair's real long.
You see pictures from back then, and it's
Yeah.
like, wow.
I had hair,
Yeah.
and it was red. It was all wavy, that long wavy thing you had.
Right. With the thin, light mustache at that point.
Now for now you got a full grown beard.
Yeah.
It's the gold.
Regular now.
It's the gold station. It's the gold rush thing. It's
When
the
we
gold
did
rush.
the plays, they would use like mascara on mustache.
Oh, they're right.
Yeah, so you can actually see it in the bright lights, like his eyebrows, like on his beard.
I remember one time, I think we were with Brian Brown, and we went into the woods in the snow. And we
Like live action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were there.
Yeah, behind his house. We had up the whipple ball bats.
And we had,
Matt had Nerf balls on his arrows.
and if you got hit, you had to stay put until a healer came and touched you or whatever.
Mhm.
And I remember
That was a lot of
wearing
fun.
insulated underwear on the outside of our clothes because it was white.
Yeah. Wow. Playing in the snow.
Every once in a while, I have these memories and kind of shoot back like, holy shit, I remember that now.
Yeah, it was fun. We used to do that once in a while. And there was always more fun in the snow 'cause it took a tumble.
I did it one time, I can remember, and it was snowing. I may have done it more times, but I do remember that one time.
I remember once Brian was running after me. He was on my heels and I was climbing this steeper hill, you know, getting up. When he's trying to catch me, got up to the top, I turned around, whack! Smacked him right across the side of the face with my sword.
Nice.
And he leans back to try and dodge it,
Right?
but takes the hit and then loses his footing and tumbles all the way back down the hill.
Hey,
I'm like, yeah!
that's a good
It was cool.
roll, Tony.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got a one and rolled down the hill and broke his.
That was my best hit.
When his parents passed away, man, that house got nuts.
Oh, yeah.
With Matt and stuff.
Yeah.
I can remember going over there on calls.
Oh.
And Brian had his own, his room, he had a lock on the inside door. Man, out of the shit.
Yeah.
It was just insane.
Yeah, they didn't get along very well at that point in time.
Yeah, I understand Matt's got his shit together, the last thing I heard, but that was probably 15 years
As far as
ago.
I know, he still lives up, it's like they always go to his house for the St. Patty's Day parade, 'cause it's right along the
Oh,
parade
he lives in
route.
the city?
Yeah, and he's married, got
No
at
kidding.
least one kid, maybe two.
That's awesome, man, because he
Yeah.
was not on that path.
No, he wasn't.
He was on the path to being
Well,
in Jeff City.
Dude,
Or more.
he got cold cocked. He got suckered with a dude in the back of the head with a shovel.
No shit.
Knocked, put him in the hospital in a coma. Yeah.
How long ago?
Several years. That was,
Wow.
and then he recovered, and that's kind of when he got religious, I think. And
Oh, no kidding.
met his wife,
Good.
cleaned his act up.
Because the constant visitations by the,
The
Yeah.
law.
yeah, the law.
Eventually, it
wasn't
goes
working.
bad. It was like
And that was just nights I was on.
he was going to collect money that the guy had borrowed, or
Yeah.
he loaned the guy some money, and yeah, wow, came at him with a shovel.
So much has changed. That whole area, I mean, there's damn hills going. Where the Schwitzes, remember when that was a hill? They
Yeah,
used to put stolen cars at the top of that hill. I could drive from, was it Dillon? I could drive at times, depending on how much washout there was, my patrol car all the way over the top of that hill and then go into Cape Town.
Wow.
And then it got to the point I couldn't.
There was a big ravine for a long time. They used to.
Well, no, that's still over there. On the other side of Dillon, that ravine area. But that
I
was
mean,
a
the
hill.
whole gully. It was. They used to play with the dune buggies and.
Oh, yeah,
dirt bikes.
down, like off the highway.
They filled it a lot where they put the shopping center.
Yes.
Used to be a ravine. Yeah.
Remember Laura lived back there off of, is that Hillsborough Valley Farm?
Laura.
Posey?
Yeah. Yeah. Her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom.
Yeah.
She was a little bit of a trip.
Such an odd family.
I never knew Truman that well because they were divorced when I, met.
I think he
Yeah.
recently died.
Did he?
Because Laura was in town. Gloria got hold of me, I want to say maybe 3 years ago or so. Something like that.
You didn't come, or did you come to the little choir reunion they had over at Gloria's
Yeah.
place? It was fun.
Yeah.
Talked to people I hadn't seen Mark. He was
Oh, he
there,
is?
and
You just got married.
Andy was there, right?
Yeah.
And so Andy went, Rob's brother, Mike.
I've got about a half hour. I've got about a half hour.
I get you to slide.
So, I've got about a half hour left.
Well, it's 20
I don't understand, because I got a video ready.
Okay. So, what does everyone do now?
I turned my attention
We'll
to
start with go out, you're like.
He's out.
I turn my attention to the dog, and I thank Benny for his help.
Benny is, laying on the dog, not on it, but just like leaning.
Yeah, that's
On the
fine.
ground, he's going.
I don't know, it hurts. I don't have any feeling or anything.
I got some stuff.
He's like, full pork, sure, yeah. I like that good stuff. Full pork.
And I see that T-Lock's still on, and then I will proceed over toward the own thoughts and
Okay.
pick up our
Hold on,
loads.
up there. What are you doing?
Try to help people up, make sure everybody's okay. Or best I can do.
Where do you go? There's two people that are still down. He's checking on the dog and him. Where do you go?
They're fine, I come this way. I try to help Cody out.
Okay, you go there. Heal, where do you go?
I'm gonna heal those people. I'm gonna heal everyone that's down, I'm gonna walk up and,
You got the spell on?
yes.
Okay, and which spell you get?
Right now,
What do you have left, I guess?
no, these are priests.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cure moderate wounds on Logan.
Cure moderate on low. Okay, roll.
It's 2d8, I think?
No, it's a cure moderate.
10.
D10
Plus 1, right?
And you say,
I call upon Brilliant Lutheran to heal this elven warrior. 8.
okay, he is, the bleeding stops and he is still unconscious.
Okay, and
You go over to Leo.
Yep.
Okay, when you move over Leo, then you're making your way over there. When you see him go over there,
I collect my load on the way, and I get over here.
Mudland, where do you go?
I'm just gonna rest my arm.
Okay.
Then I'll also maybe have a nap.
Okay.
You can only use one hand to eat
You
it.
cast cure moderate on Leo.
I bet you I'm gonna stay my broken arm for an apple and crap.
So,
Take one damage.
total.
I am at -4.
okay.
How bad does he look?
He does not. He looks like he's bleeding out.
Doesn't even hurt.
Oh shit! Then I cure. What's the next one up? That's the serious.
Serious?
Yeah, the 2d8.
I think it's 2d8 plus 3.
Is it plus 3? Hang on, let me look it up.
Not the fight's over. I can take my spot back at the dungeon master's chair.
This is not scary now. I'm scared.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hit you hard.
No.
Hard.
Plus
I'm
1.
gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you. The dungeon master,
right,
the
no,
dungeon master's
yeah.
chops comes down.
All the way.
My leg, okay.
Okay, Leo, you get
9.
9 back.
Alright.
So you are conscious, but you are helpless.
She had to grab my. Is that what you did? I think you're right, you're right.
Is that what you did?
Happy birthday.
How many
And what it means is helpless is that you have to get help doing pretty much everything.
Help you sit up.
Okay.
Against the
No,
tree.
then I go to the dog.
Okay.
And
So when you go to the dog, you can see dried blood around its face.
okay.
Benny is kind of laying on the dog, holding his wrist, and that's what you see. The dog is breathing. Looks like it's more like passed out, sleeping, rather than it's not bleeding anymore.
Yeah, I'm going
Benny
to
help.
that job.
So are the wounds, are they open wounds? Are they like sealed up?
You can tell something's wrong with its snout, but there's no bleeding.
Okay.
So if you were wanting to somehow figure out more precise
Yeah.
information on the injury, you would roll your healing proficiency check. Are my glasses over there, Brad?
I don't see them
I did
anymore.
not see them.
I have mine here. So you need to borrow
I
some.
probably took them downstairs.
What's that?
If you want to borrow mine, you can say so.
I'm gonna use the healing first.
Okay, you want equal to or less than on four?
Right, but I'm trying to find.
Oh, you can use mine. There.
Bucket of
No, it's
ice.
behind that.
Really recent boys. Son of a.
Failed?
Just if I wanted.
So you're not exactly sure what's wrong with her.
You can't tell her it's kind of off the other side of her face.
No. That may not be the problem though. Do you know what's wrong with her?
Benny might know. He's sitting right there.
I'm asking you, owner.
Okay, I'm over there. I think her nose is broken.
I put my hand over the dog's. I guess it's the longest now.
Yeah.
Not like a pug
It's
you're
a dog.
owner.
Yeah.
Don't start with
It's a dog.
It's not a chihuahua.
I'm trying to heal your fucking animal.
I know.
So, perfect.
It's a Great Dane.
I told you what up was wrong.
It's a golden retriever.
You're like, well,
Okay.
That way you can see it at night.
Go ahead.
I don't remember what that one is.
D8.
Is that it?
Yeah. 5. Kilash gets 5 points back. She is still incapacitated, and it did not cure the broken snout. So you would know that
Do I know that it's broken?
there will need to be something else done. But when you failed your healing check, you're not quite sure.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Has the rift closed?
You haven't even seen the rift yet.
Oh.
So there should be more done. Yeah.
There'll be groups of these.
Oh. Okay. As long as there are no more goat guys.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we could bet on that.
The stone monsters were honestly walking.
Level that, bro, in third.
Where did it go? There it is.
Dude, these guys look like what you saw in the rift.
You know, what I saw in the rift was the same thing you saw.
I can go in there.
No, I didn't see anyone in the rift except for a demon thing that was a hallway. I went into it and I could go that way and I could see an area in the tree. Or I could go that way and it was a fiery looking demon.
Okay, not what.
And I went,
what we're doing.
I'm going to go ahead and head this way this time. I ain't got no.
Just ask me as character to character.
And come over here, picture.
Benny turns around.
What did you hand me?
I handed you a potion of strength. But
And I hand it back. Thank you.
he turns around and looks at the dog. He feels around his snout. He looks up at you and he says,
Who's he? I'm sorry.
Benny.
Okay.
He says, the injury will not heal on its own. It needs to be repaired somehow. So,
Okay. Thank you.
You have to cast rhinoplasty.
I have to be in California for that.
I thought it was South Park.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You can get the
Not
half
long.
off those.
Now you got that storm coming in. Huh?
Yes.
It's a squall that's going to get you.
Well, look at
It'll be in and out fast. It's gonna be.
You were probably at the shop when the hail came through the other day.
I was at home.
Actually, we didn't get no hell out of the city at all.
Standing right outside, man.
Kirkland didn't get
I got
and it was
pictures.
like the worst microburst I've ever experienced in my house.
Oh,
There was the rain was so fine, it was like a mist blowing in all different directions. Like, holy shit, I'm looking for
buddy
a
of mine
tornado to
sent
come out.
a buddy of mine sent me pictures of Lake Adele and there was an inch and a half of hail on the ground.
Nuts.
We
Nothing.
didn't get that much.
Nothing.
We had like pea-sized
It
hail.
doesn't look like it snowed.
It came down.
That's what
Pretty
happened at
fast.
my house one time. I couldn't open the garage door because it was pushed up against the garage door. I
Wow.
had to get up there and shovel it in. No, good.
So yeah, I go over here and I pick up Leo's bow. And I help him sit up with me against the tree. You all right there, buddy?
Get better.
Take it easy. Take it easy, and I will begin to
Corellian will provide.
make a slow, like a circle around our group, just looking in every direction to see if I'm on my toes for anything that might be trying to sneak up on us while everybody's in
What's on the
capacity.
creatures?
That's what I'm doing since I'm not injured. I'm gonna keep watch, make sure we're safe.
All right, all of you roll level checks on Chris.
Oh, really?
Except for you get to add +5 to your level.
Okay, 3.
That's fine. I'm at level 7.
Negative.
So roll 30.
Got an 8.
30!
I got an 8.
Those of you that made it, which would be Bart and Gil, you hear a strange noise coming from a distance to your left. And then as you think about it for a second, it sounds like water. Yes. But then you also hear, yes.
Yeah.
Check
out.
Is
I-
that talking?
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. So.
Anybody who's able-bodied, that's just what me. Anybody else stay here?
Does anyone go with Bart?
I don't think
I
I
will.
No, I don't feel like staying around here for something.
So you go with Bart?
Yeah.
Okay, so and you?
You have a broken arm?
I'm not gonna stand around.
Caleb?
I'm staying with the
They, I mean,
things that are still down.
I still got my crossbow. I can.
You want to turn into a ghost and
Yes.
go check it? Here, drink this. No one else can go though.
I'll hang back.
Okay.
Fine, I'll deal with it.
How long does it last? How long does it
Stay with
last?
you. Don't
I'll
take
find
Any
it.
ideas?
I'll save it.
Right, less than a
Count to 300.
Okay, I'll wait to take it till I get close.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So you get up there and you see what appears to be one lone goat man.
The one that was chasing home.
No,
No.
that guy's dead.
Okay.
One lone goat man, and there's the portal.
Hmm.
Oh, see him in
Lightning bolt.
You have that number?
Yes, I do.
Let me know back at the other place. Let me know when I can do something. Please.
Okay, cast lightning bolt on him.
That is.
Same, yeah, 10 die. He needs to save for half, and he gets the percentage roll that you're hitting. Because now would be the time that he would make it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, there you go. You cast your spell, and it goes, and it heads right for him, then it goes, but now he's like, oh, and he dives back in the portal.
Oh, no.
Fire chain lightning into the portal. Oh.
Can you?
Did I
Yes,
see
I can.
that?
Roll 30.
I did stay back because I didn't want to give away his cover, but I was watching. 14.
No, but you heard it and you saw a flash.
Does the
Okay.
portal close up behind you?
Nope.
A fire chain lightning into the portal.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna hit nothing,
Well, show him.
but. Huh? That's right.
So you hear another crackling as you move closer.
Okay. And do I see the portal at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Portal is, like Jim described, you would see water. It's all black.
Oh. I'm gonna go back to the group.
Okay?
The portal's over here.
All
May
right.
I use your sword?
I asked, do you know the phrase you need to use to close it?
By Baraculus will
No.
shall be
my
closed.
Paracos.
You're there.
Paracos.
I didn't tell you it is by Paracos will for the shop.
Okay.
And I hand you.
Thank you. Come with me.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go up
So we
there.
go back that way. I don't know if we can see him yet or not, but we're heading to the portal.
Oh, you didn't say he was hiding, so there you go.
Well, he's invisible. I don't know. So. The ghost-
Well, it probably wore off.
Yeah, whenever
Oh,
you cast
okay.
it, magic or a lightning.
Okay.
That's a potion's different.
Well, you,
I don't know.
let's put this, the DM never heard you say, I drink potion.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned.
I haven't drank potion.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to drink the, you can see me. Oh shit, I didn't drink the potion.
So I asked you.
All right.
Yes, you
Yes, we're gonna try to close this thing.
Well, I'm glad what are you doing? This is the final act of the day here. You gotta come out and get it.
Yeah.
All right. Get on. You get on that side. I'll get on this side. Get your weapon out. And say the thing. By Parago's will, this portal shall close.
Okay, and then a yellowish,
Don't cross streams.
a yellowish beam starts to bounce back and forth between the two swords.
Alright, sorry.
And you, unfortunately, need to make a strength check. It's not given to you. So you need to have a strength check or else it flies out of your hand.
On to the
chance,
D20.
1+1.
Oh, you bet.
17.
17 is higher than my
So
strength.
you go to do it and it says, it flies out of your hand. And it does not close the portal. Now, Brad, roll me a 30. And if you roll a 30, this is great.
14.
Okay, nothing comes out of the portal. Caleb.
Did
I
the
pick
sword
up
go in
the
there?
sword.
Did
Okay.
the sword go in there?
No, I guess I better get.
Because I did not have it in there.
Okay.
So I come back saying I couldn't hold on to the sword. Apparently, it's not for me to do, and I will help you to your feet, and you can lean on me, and we'll walk over.
Over there,
Okay.
I put my sword out.
Okay.
But Parago's will, the portal shall close.
And the same thing starts to happen. The yellow beams start bouncing back and forth, and then the portal goes. And it's gone.
Excellent.
Okay, meanwhile, back at the scene of carnage.
I'm going over to the dog,
Okay.
and I put my hand on the side, on the dog's muzzle, and I asked Corellian to repair the injury that Tilash has suffered defending us and his mighty power.
Roll a d10.
Uh, 10.
0-0.
Tilash gets 10 hit points back, and her nose straightens out. Would you hand me that, please? Thank you.
It was awesome.
And Tilash is still incapacitated, but her breathing is much better.
Is she awake?
And yes. Yes, that's exactly correct.
And let me see your wrist.
So he holds his wrist out and it's
I do the same thing. Corellian.
And as far as your broken arm goes, you're screwed.
Do you have another spell?
I
I do.
With that.
That's the third level spell I have.
Alright, and his wrist, he's like, oh, thank you so much. And he hugs you.
And I say, thank you for the potion, but that would not have helped me. But I appreciate the thought, and it was amazingly brave of you to run up with me facing this thing and you giving me that potion. And I appreciate that.
He says, well, we gotta win somehow.
Uh,
My bravery is only matched by all of you.
And before, when I said that you were a coward, I was only joking. And I apologize if I offended.
He goes, I don't remember that.
Because I didn't say that.
I didn't say it.
I wasn't there. I was sneezing in the bathroom.
You were thinking it.
I didn't see, hear, or smell anything. Oh no, I thought it and said it. But I wasn't there, so it didn't matter. But thanks again.
He's like, you need to try some of this.
No.
He's like, come on, let's have a toast to our first successful
Unless you have
board.
something in there, that's the only thing I'm.
He's like, well, Buck, I guess you're okay. Here, I'll pour you some.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, sure.
What's wrong with you?
What? Oh, my arm broke.
Your arm broken. You're dancing around.
Yes.
It can't be too broke.
Yeah,
What did I tell you to do?
I know.
What did I tell you to do? You remember?
Instead of that guy.
Did you have a broken arm? Tell me how that feels.
Yeah, it feels okay. I can shut it. I felt a little bit better. Right?
Next time, listen to me.
No.
I lied.
No.
To humans.
There's a reason I'm alive.
He,
Because I'm smart.
There's a reason There's a reason I'm alive too. I don't listen to the There's a reason I'm alive too. I don't listen to it.
No, the reason you're like, because you blast everybody before you, no matter who they are.
Hey, I didn't blast no teammates.
That's what you didn't care.
You're still,
You
you
would
would have, there's nothing you can do.
I took my time and thought it out first.
I thought about not
I'm
the other players.
untap the half potion.
Yeah, how many guys is it taking? You gotta give me that. You know I
It's like, should I kill him just
I mean, I have 10 out of it.
I will.
He's justified me.
I'm not. I said you're playing your life.
Says the perception is the effects of almost dying, and there's nothing that can be done for that other than bed rest.
And prayer.
Hey, a good raid. We teach that very true.
No. Prayer. And stay away from serving girls
Alright.
because they carry diseases.
Alright, Brad, you're dismissed, thank you.
Can I search to see if the arrows that fired off are okay?
What?
Can I search to see if any?
No, you're incapacitated.
Yes.
Unless you want to just crawl around your hands.
I'll look around. Take it easy.
What are you doing?
I'll
Lay there,
Hold on,
contemplate.
Just relax. I'm searching dead bodies.
I will.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
2
Happy
arrows.
birthday!
Guess how old Brad is.
What?
I fired
Guess how old Brad
three,
is.
2 hit
48?
points.
No,
Close.
close.
50?
46.
Oh.
60?
Congratulations.
You're right for 80.
Yeah.
You don't look a day over 75.
I'm 30. Oh, really?
You don't look at this!
You look every bit of 100
Happy birthday, Brad. Have fun, man.
You don't look a day over 100.
So I'm looking around I'm searching the area to see if I find any arrows.
See you, Brad.
See you guys.
Alright, very good. Alright, King, you're dismissed.
Okay.
I'll update your sheet for you and let you know if it's not. Okay. So, that's not what I want. Stop!
Sorry.
So, what am I doing? No. Reading it.
That's true.
This, and I'll read you what it says about it. You'll,
So who we got? Lodi and you and the dog, they're all
Need some rest.
need help.
And I've got one more spell to cast. Create teams.
Hey, really?
Yes.
No kidding, that's awesome.
And these little guys just show up and start attacking them, scraping, making little tents, making little stuff. And then after that gets done, create food. Food.
Awesome.
See what they have.
Yeah.
damage and die. Creatures produce negative hit points or incapacitated and they lose 1 hit point per round until they reach house rule constitution, at which point they die. Creatures' loss of hit points can be halted by binding, using healing proficiency, or casting some period magic. Characters who have been reduced to 0 or less are helpless. They can't tend their own wounds or take any action. At exactly 0, you're simply unconscious and remains until healed, or until 2d6 full turns pass. The character's death is prevented by binding wounds or healing, which in the case of you and Lodi, the character is completely helpless for it is dangerous for the characters that have negative hit point total per month. Say the character begins with negative hit points, roll a d10 and compare it with the absolute value of the character's hit. If the die roll is less than the significant score, the character loses 1d4 additional. The additional loss can be avoided if some proficiencies there temptation or fear of magic. So if you were like, theoretically, you could be, if nobody had any spells, and they just
Can't do anything.
yeah, then there's a chance you could die without being hit.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just go really medieval and just bleed you because to get rid of the negative shit that's inside of you.
Toxin.
Right.
bad humor.
Madness King George, remember that movie?
I don't.
They heated up the glass globes and put him on his back to. He was like, "Hey, I know it hurts from the
Doctors back in medieval time would actually taste urine from the patient to try to figure out where, because everything was supposed to be in balance. You had black bile, you had red bile, you had all these different biles. And when it was out of balance is when people got sick. So they would try to put the bile back into a balance, and one way was checking their urine.
They do that in
Have to
that
be a
Madness
doctor.
King George too.
Do they?
They check his piece. I don't notice the consistency. Well, it's like,
Well, the doctors still do
it's a
that.
good movie. What it's worth, so if you ever see it.
It's not that I shunned it, I just never got around to watching
Not as good as Rob Roy, but it's still good.
it. Rob Roy is fucking awesome. And not even the fight scenes.
movie.
I mean, the back and forth with John Hurt, like I said. I watch anything like that.
My factor will call upon.
Exactly.
I believe these
I
two.
forget how much I forget how much you hate me until I'm in your presence.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that whole movie is great. And then just the animosity between Liam Neeson and Tim. That's my favorite role of Tim Roth still.
Yeah. That was the first time I'd ever seen him in anything. I was like, holy shit, this guy's mean. Yeah, that's great.
He was in Pulp Fiction.
And yeah, but then
Pretty good in
eventually
that.
I saw him in
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. So
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen him in a long time. I haven't seen him in anything. But then again, I don't. Yeah, I don't. But my guess is he's one of those types that can pick and choose. So he may be doing some.
I don't know if he's in Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino's latest one or not.
I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I never saw Kill Bill.
Wow.
Really?
He was? I thought he might be, because he was
Yeah, he was part of that crew.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob Roy, that's one of my favorites.
He wasn't in our. I did see a Tarantino that the World War II one.
With Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Yes. That movie is so weird, but man, there's some acting in that movie.
I was thinking of the Tank movie with Brad Pitt, but that was Tarantino.
Yeah, no, this was.
But he
Tarantino.
was in there. Yeah, okay. Pretty good.
Yeah, that initial scene in the French house where he's got the people underneath there, and the German guy comes up, and the French farm guy. I mean, that's an intense.
Yeah.
An intense act. Yeah. All right. Are we done?
We are. Unless you guys wanted to do something else.
No, the only thing I do is I do make campsite, create campsite,
Okay.
and create food and water.
Okay.
And then
Very good.
that way these guys can get some rest for the evening, and hopefully nothing.
Yeah.
Did we ever attack the one that was still left?
Brad died.
And the
You
one
killed the one that was chasing.
No, the one Brad. Whatever happened with that?
He attacked it and it jumped back.
Ran into it.
Oh, it went into the port. I didn't know.
Yeah, he stood out later.
He made his around. I'm out of here. This place is fucking nuts. All my friends ran off, and now they won't come back, and these strangers are trying to kill me with lightning.
Wow.
I thought that I'd printed out my essential the stillness.
I thought you did.
No, I did.
It worked.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and I printed it out, and I don't know.
Would you like me to print it out for you now?
I will remember. How I learned.
You can't kill him. Because he won't learn nothing.
Because he won't win.
What's that from?
Batman Forever. The Riddler.
Oh,
Jim Carrey. Oh, yeah.
All right, gang. I will catch you up.
Have an enjoyable
Let's go find the salvage and pick up some shit.
Yeah. Come on. And Tom ain't even there to talk to.
No, that means I'll actually get out of there.
Get in and out.
You won't be bothered with idiotic stories.
Every time I see him in there, we end up talking for 30 minutes. Oh, shit, no,
Yeah.
I'll put it back in the back and get it up.
Yeah. That's what you get for being my friend.
It's
You're
the
all
price you
wrong.
have to pay.
Other people tried to warn you.
I know, but
Like, why are you friends with that Fuck, I don't know. It's my charity.
He
case,
puts up
maybe.
with me.
He tells me stories.
He likes to whisper.
He likes to roll 20 on people and laugh when I do.
Yeah, he's actually calmed down. In the day, when he would roll a 20 against us, he would bounce all around. It's not like that anymore. He got great glee out of fucking us up.
Yeah. Well, that's the joy of being the DM.
Yeah. He'll teach you videos.
So, did not get the arrows and shot off.
I don't know.
You said you were doing
Oh, okay. How many did you shoot?
I shot
5 total.
off
I shot 2, he shot 3.
2 hits.
I was just going around the side of the battle, looking around the bodies.
All right. Roll percentile. For the 2 that missed, roll percentile.
Okay.
All right, gang, I'll catch you up.
Take it easy,
Thank you.
Jim.
See ya.
36. 86.
Okay, don't find the 2 that missed. For the one that hit, roll a saving throw.
You
Be
rolled
20.
late on the 20.
want
I
7
got
or
my
higher?
Jim out. I'm blocking.
I have D20 regular.
7 or higher.
14.
Okay, so you get that one back.
I shot off 2 that hit.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do it again.
11.
Alright, so you get 2 back that hit.
2. And I need to tell you that the next time we'll be playing, I will not be able to come because Joe needs a special. So we're experience.
What? In 2 weeks?
Right. My dad will be able to come, but I will not.
Alright.
Huh?
He said he's gonna have to miss the next game.
Yeah, sadly enough. College
We
graduation.
don't have that right there.
So do you know what you want in this bookshelf that we're talking about?
As far as what it should look like?
Yeah, the dimensions, like how deep does it need to
Just
be?
that wall, and it needs to be, what, a foot deep? Or
To
6
that
feet,
wall.
or-
From that wall to like here. You want it to go behind the door?
Yeah. And what, what?
Is that deep enough for most books?
Yes.
Can it be not as deep?
Yes.
So do you want to go 10?
What's a typical board?
Like a 1 by 10 would be
Okay.
9.5 inches.
That'll work.
So now what lumber do you have to work with?
I've got mismatch on football pieces.
Right.
I saw the one back there.
Yeah, that might be a 1 by 8 or 2 by 8.
Well, that should be big enough.
That's like 7.5 inches. It's not a full 8 inch.
Oh, maybe it isn't. Wow.
So-
No, it's gotta be wider than that.
Well, we can measure it. You have tape measure?
Okay. I have a B&N tape measure somewhere.
The VNR or
For that-
for the length there, whatever you are. Because if you want to that long, we're probably gonna have to buy some lumber. Oh, it looks all though. And if I put like a plywood back on it, then we could just screw through the plywood into the studs.
Sorry, forgot. Thanks for watching, all none of you. We'll see you next time. Bye. 2 weeks.